high positions there. They head departments and they coordinate continents and they represent us in continents. That is continental reps. They are members of the leadership and the other head of departments. Did you understand? So somebody can be removed. There are people you don't hear their appointment on radio. They are in DOS. You can never hear their appointment. Nnamdi did not announce their appointment, but they are in DOS. Are you aware? You don't know. We move. Let us pray. Imeela eze mmeri, imeela Chineke nke eluigwe, imeela onye kere eluigwe n'ụwa, imeela onye anyị ji eme ọnụ, imeela onye ike niile dị n'aka ya, imeela Chineke Nnamdi Kanu, imeela Chineke udo, imeela Chineke anyị ji eme ọnụ, imeela Chineke anyị ji aṅa isi, imeela Chineke ike niile dị n'aka ya, imeela onye obi ebere, nara ekele, nara otuto, nara ọchịcha mma n'isi Nnamdi Kanu. Anyị na-ebuli gị elu, anyị na ụmụ anyị ga-esokwa ebuli gị elu mgbe Nnamdi Kanu ga-apụta na mgbe ị ga-enye anyị Biafra. Imeela eze udo n'ihi na egbochi n'aha gị chi ukwu okike abịa mara pụrụ ime ihe niile. We have prayed. Ise. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You're welcome. Remove.
It is history that will repeat itself by the grace of the Almighty Allah. And now we are in democracy, so there is nothing like suspending election. Dr. Abdulmutallib Muhammad is the leader of the Muslim Leaders Union of the Northern and Southern region. He explained the purpose of holding the conference. Our intention is that we are Muslims and Muslim preachers. That is why we gather the leaders of different sections, leaders of Sangaya, leaders of Zari, and all others in order to sensitize people about this agenda we have in view. That is ensuring that we choose a Muslim and a Muslim, what we call the Muslim ticket. The union we invited are about 75 in number, especially the Izala Union from Kaduna, Izala Union from Jos, Salafia, Qadariya, Tiljaniya, GTI, M1, Form 1, and women in Dawa, together with our Yoruba Muslim brethren that are here, our Igbo Muslim brethren with the union of all imams of Kanu State. We rally around all the unions so that we can have good platform to pass this message. What we show the leaders is that it is not a matter of we are coming to build road and infrastructure for you or the promise of giving you position. What we are talking about is who will establish the dignity of Islam and also uphold the respect of our religion. This candidate support our religion. For that reason, we are with him. When anyone dishonor our religion, we will tell the people that we are not. The issue we want to tell people is that a Muslim, no matter where he is better than an infidel. And when you join two Muslims, they will give you the victory that one Muslim cannot give you. This is why we have been sensitizing the people to understand that the Muslim ticket is very serious. And it's a jihad to us as leaders. The leader of Izala Union of Kanu region, Sheikh Abdullah Sadi Pakistan, said this. Well, the and foremost was on the history of how this candidate has had his hunger of Muslim ticket for long. How he joined the Ribadu party with a Muslim from their own region, and how he joined the party of Abiola and Ghana Kendue. And considering how he is bent on being,
can you understand?
It is history that will repeat itself.
Muslim ticket. In case some of you are going to court, I have never seen Christians gather from different parts of Nigeria like this. But you see how smart the Muslims are. Our own will end up in praying, no action.
Yeah, when you come to any election by the grace,
they gather Muslim everywhere. They discuss Muslim tickets. They back up everything. They back up the rigging. They back up everything. And today, their Muslim ticket, they have won. They said they are not after development or giving you appointment or making you anything. What they care is somebody that will establish Islam. Somebody that will establish Islam, make it have weight. That is what Tinubu and Shetima came for. And you think that people that form Boko Haram to destroy their land and kill their people only to remove Jonathan, to show that Jonathan is incompetent, that you can just, after they have occupied, that time they have not occupied though, after they have occupied the seat, when you know that all these terrorists are Muslims, then if they have occupied this very seat now, right, you will go to court and win them. When Jonathan that was on power could not be able to defeat them, when he was a president, he appointed the Hejrika, they were angry. When he appointed, what is his brother? Kenneth, or what is his name? Is it Minima, what? They were angry. Did you understand? Even when Hejrika sent army to attack Boko Haram, they said an attack against Boko Haram is an attack against the North. Can you see Christians gather like this? No. You will see Christians that nominated Tinubu, Christians that supported Muslim tickets. You saw them. Did you understand? Whether you collected bribe and came or what, as far as you answer Tinubu, Christians answer Tinubu. If Christians did not answer Tinubu, why is it that Christian leaders in Nigeria did not sue those Christians or those people that claim to be Christian leaders that gathered with Tinubu during campaign? Why? Do they sue them? Means that they are Christian representing, they are representing Christians. Even when they say fake bishop, did you see the original bishop to sue those people that claim to be fake bishop? So therefore, they sent to them. They should not say they are fake. Today now, they are the people that sponsor this Muslim. They are always cowardice. Where are the Christians? They are waiting for youth. But they claim they have power. They are waiting for Nigerian youth. But you have Christian organization. They are not showing any impact. What are you seeing? Muslim ticket. The thing you listen to, what are they discussing? Muslim, where are the Christian? Tomorrow they will be telling you, IPOB, cool down, IPOB. But you see they are cowardice. They are cowardice. They are always strong in fighting devil and Lucifer they have never seen. But the physical Lucifer, they cannot confront them. They are not cowards. They campaign for Tinubu. They campaign for Muslim. Today they are shouting. Because people that voted are trying to defend their vote. All of them now claim as if they are included. They are not included. They are not included. Those Christian leaders, they are not. Forget their P2B campaign in their churches. What is their one voice? Do they raise up voice? Do they gather Christians? Were they bold enough to gather Christians and say, we need Christian Muslim? Which is P2B. Do they do it? Is it not only youth that was campaigning and individual churches? You just bring P2B into your church, you say vote for him. Where is your own voice? Don't you hear what they are saying? Muslim ticket. They support this. They call you the Muslim Ipob brothers. They are every Muslim. They say they are 17. And that's how they work. As they are saying it, as they bring out themselves, Muslim countries, Muslim department, Muslim governors, Muslim politicians will start sponsoring them, give them money. And through them, they will bribe INEC, they will bribe everybody. Because it's Muslim. So that when you start going to court, they will appoint Muslim judges. And imagine the Muslim judges giving victory to a Christian, which they call infidel here. You listen to it here. Muslim judges. You know that these people are Muslim. They will now nullify the winning of a Muslim and give it to a Christian. In Nigeria, because it can happen any other world, any part of the world, but in Nigeria, under Fulani, that it will happen. I don't know. It may happen, no. Nothing is impossible in this, but I'm just telling you what Nigeria is all about. So that is why, when we say free Nnamdi Kanu, we do not beg. We base on court order. Do you understand? Because we fought and secured the court order. It didn't come cheap. Now, Somebody that did not openly oppose Manami in his disobedience to court order that freed Nnamdi Kanu. How are you now showing boldness to oppose INEC result? Is it because it concerns you? Is it because you are fighting for your favor? You don't care about other people. That is how wicked you are. That is how hypocritical you are. And when you are sowing this seed that you don't know when you will reap, you don't know it will happen. When they were killing IPOB peaceful protesters in Biafra land, Nigerians was quiet. When they came out for NSAS, they were massacred. It's always a payback. Did you understand? Now, when they have been disobeying court order on freedom of the Kanu, Nigerians was busy taking PVC, planning for their vote, campaigning, rallying, without knowing that the very election you want to conduct or go and participate is under constitution. And the appeal court and federal high court that decided on the Kanu is under constitution. Your voter card is under constitution. The INEC is under constitution. Now, if they can disobey appeal court and federal high court order, how can't they control the INEC? That is one thing Nigeria does not understand. They take everything IPOB Biafra. If you cannot defend your constitution by questioning your attorney general, why are you disobeying court order? Then, if they disobey court order on your behalf, you will pick offense. You will pick offense, isn't it? You will be angry. And you think that God is a child. You think that God, as you think in Nigeria, if you give 1,000 naira, you make 1,000 naira foul, God will pay you as a 1,000 naira. And those that give 50,000 naira, God will pay them as 50,000 naira. Because God will plant in the vineyard of those that plant in his vineyard. And you think you play God gambling. Is that what you think? Since we have been shouting that Nigeria DSA did not allow Nnamdi Kanu to see his doctor, you don't care. All you care is vote, election. What is the purpose of your vote? To stop Biafra agitation. That's why you love B2B. Nothing more. You did not do it because you love Nigeria. Forget all this your claims. People must be sincere with them by them in their. Be sincere to yourself. Stop claiming. When did you start loving Igbo man? Okay, Nnamdi Kanu, is he not an Igbo man? So you can allow him to be in detention. You love P2B to rule Nigeria. Your point is that P2B will stop their agitation. That Igbos will now support him. And they will now leave Nnamdi Kanu. Isn't that your mindset? As if we are in armed struggle that we can stop at any time. Under amnesty. This is self-determination. Your government of Nigeria have killed us in peaceful protest. We cannot forget it. We cannot go to the parents of those people and tell them we have stopped Biafra. Did you understand? But if we are in armed struggle, you will say that is what you see because you went for it. We didn't go to war. So you can't kill us and say we stop. You must give us referendum. If we conduct it and fail, no problem. That is why we are running away from that armed struggle. Not that we don't have the right for self-defense. We are in self-defense. We applied it, ESN and the bushes, to make sure we have farmland and our mothers are not being raped. Right? And they are doing legal work because they are, ESN is enforcing open grazing ban. It has been banned in our land, right? Though the governors are being cowardized without implementing it, but ESN have no option than to do it because it is in the favor of our people. We cannot restore Biafra for grasses or empty land. We restore Biafra for human being. That's the duty of ESN, to make sure that Fulani did not kill us all or destroy our land all and they rape our mothers and our daughters all before Biafra will come. So their duty is to defend us. Out of the inefficiency and the negligence of duty by the governors and all politicians from the Eastern region and the host, in short, the whole Eastern region. All the governors, they are guilty of inefficiency of duty and negligence of duty over the cries of our people on the attacks by Fulani terrorists. They were very, very, they claim that they don't hear. Nnamdi Kanu broadcast and they directed them. They did as if they are not hearing. Nnamdi Kanu wrote letter to them, all these governors, and tell them the portion of constitution that backs them up to defend their people. They were ignorant because they sold out our land. And we have no option, seeing their compromise and their biased mind to defend our people, we launch ESM. Did you understand? So now, those of you Nigerians who think that there is something that will happen will stop, that is what I am directing you. You don't, some of you don't know anything. You think that we just form political party. That's the mentality of some of Nigerians. You think that IPOB is political party. You do it like this, you do it like this. It will favor them and they will stop. Which favor you? You killed us. What shall we tell our mothers? What shall we tell our husbands? Our wives, you killed. Our children, you killed their parents. So it is their duty to vote in referendum and tell them that this is why your father was killed, so that we will not get this referendum. So now that the referendum have come, go and vote. That is the only thing you can do for your father, that the Nigerian army or police killed. And the children will go and vote for referendum. That is what we need. And by then, Nigeria is justified because the children of those people they killed their parents have participated. So if you cannot allow us to referendum, then you are even against both God and everything, because we do not say we want to kill Nigerians. Allow us to vote. That is our offense. And we are not asking for referendum under armed, under self-determination, a universal law enshrined in the UN Charter of the Rights of Indigenous People, Section 4 and 5. So you cannot come up and say you are having IPOB, you have defeated IPOB without granting us referendum. It is impossible. The only defeat to IPOB is when we conduct a referendum, our people voted and fell. That is the only thing you can use to challenge IPOB. Nobody can say you defeat IPOB without giving us a referendum, because what we are asking for, you have not granted it to us. So that is what we need. That is the only way to confront IPOB. That is the only way to challenge it. And the Kanu. Bribery does not get him. Torture does not make him to drop Biafra. Intimidation does not. Disobedience to court order cannot stop Nnamdi Kanu. He said, let my people try. Let them go and do their voting. I myself, I have only one vote. So let them do and know that Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB have tried. But for somebody to say, go and sit down, we have settled Nigeria. Nigeria is okay. You are dreaming. You are dreaming. Who told you that some of us, since we have been in Nigeria, have we not been in Nigeria and some people built their houses and they have their shops? Who told you we are dying? We told you that we want to go to back where we are. We are the die-hard in Nigeria. But you don't allow us to live. You don't allow us to the government. And you start killing us. Not that we die on our that is, we die on our own. Who are you? Are you feeding more than us? Tell us a tribe feeding more than Biafrans. But you start killing us. You look at us, you torture us to die. We don't die. You send army to kill us. Army did not kill us all. You send army to kill us. And we said no. Your torture does not kill us. Every torture you bring to us, our God will bless us. We survived 20 months. Then why are you killing us? And upon that, you set taking point. You build police station in our communities. You set the army barracks in our communities. You set you give civil defense a gun and send them here. You even road safety. They are acting like criminals. It's better they have gun, so that people will be preparing coming to road safety checking point. And you say that we don't have right to decide if we will continue with this intimidation. It is our right. We are not shooting a gun. You must grant us referendum. Keeping Nnamdi Kanu in illegal detention has no meaning. Nnamdi Kanu needs urgent heart surgery. We know why we are bringing this to the notice of the world. We know why we are doing it. Because the whole world will bear us witness. Even the age will bear us witness. We don't care anybody. What we know is that we will remind you For how long? How many court orders have you disobeyed on Nnamdi Kanu? How many Nigerians have challenged their Attorney General? That is what we are saying. That is, we did not ask you to go to DSS and bring out Nnamdi Kanu. Have you challenged your government for disobeying court order? Have you been a witness that your government disobeyed court order? Then if you cannot do so, why do you need justice in INEC, from INEC? Why are you seeking for justice in courts? They told you that if you talk about Nnamdi Kanu, you will not win election. Isn't it, Peter? No, it will be a political incitement. You know, Nigerians that want to vote for you, they will now say that you want to restore Biafra. And you know, it will be so. Don't speak about Nnamdi Kanu during your campaign. You know, Nigerians now they believe in you. So don't talk about IPOB and don't talk about don't defend Nnamdi Kanu. Don't go and visit him. Don't say free him. After dodging all those things, to then announce you the winner, no. They say you should go to court. That's all. Come on to say, what is he doing? As court, this is not begging government or forcing them to free Nnamdi Kanu. Somebody in a campaign in a civilized world, it is a time for presidential candidates to mention Nnamdi Kanu. He leads crowd. Somebody that is leading crowd, his people believes in him. How can't you mention, how can't you visit him? Because he's not a terrorist. God have freed him. You may say that you don't want to visit him when he was going through trial. But when the court that your constitution instituted, right, legally, Appeal Court and Federal High Court have freed him. And you know that the election you are contesting for is backed up by the same constitution that the judges used to free Nnamdi Kanu. You that is a candidate, the same constitution is backing you up, right? Now, your electorates, those that will vote for you, they are being backed up by the same Nigerian constitution that backed up, that established Appeal Court and Federal High Court. The same constitution. The same constitution that established the judges or they used to appoint the judges. The same constitution. The same constitution that established INEC. The same constitution. And you think you can ignore the other side that you favor Nnamdi Kanu, and you want the other side that you think that will favor you, isn't it? So you want to, all of you presidential candidates, you were quiet. You are dodging the issue of Nnamdi Kanu as if it is not a legal issue. He was decided by the court. Then what prevented you from mentioning him or going to see him or being bold to ask the Attorney General, why didn't you free him based on court order? You cannot do it. Then what are you going to President to do? Is it not the same constitution? And this is how hypocritical people are. You ignored IPOB and Nnamdi Kanu since you think that your silence can support the federal government to defeat Nnamdi Kanu. And surprisingly to all of you, Nnamdi Kanu defeated his enemy. And you were in shock. Some of you will start saying, the federal government are just discharging because they don't want Southeast to vote. As wicked as you are, instead of you to celebrate, you say they want to free him so that he will stop it. Now, they did not free him, they disobeyed court order. Did he stop it? No. Who stopped it? You're Nigerian, Ahmadu Bello. He said, Northern at first. That's what stopped it. That's what sent him to court. Court is to convince the world to say that Nigeria is democracy. But they will use Sharia option to fight you because every judgment will go on phone call. Every judgment will go on phone call. That is how they control Nigeria. And that is why we are not interested in, one of the reasons why we are not interested in Nigeria, not that is why, one of the reasons. Because there are multiple reasons. Do you understand?
We must be very, very disciplined. As I know there are men and listening to them to listen very, very carefully. If we are disciplined, we can defeat any army in the world. Discipline is the key. I saw a video, you know me, I don't hide anything, about people dragging bags of onions from a trailer. If we get the name of the owner of those goods that some people were vandalizing, Ipob will pay them the value of a trailer load of onions. We'll pay it. We are not doing what we are doing to become lawless or uncontrolled.
Not lawless.
You know me, I don't condone any act of criminality. I cannot condone it. If you know the name of the person that owns the trailer of onions that was vandalized, bring it to my attention and we will pay them back in full. That nonsense cannot happen again. I've told people before, places of worship is out of bounds. Banks you cannot touch. You cannot steal anything belonging to anybody. You cannot. If you steal something belonging to somebody, be it a bag of onions or tomatoes or yam or whatever it is, regardless of who the owner is, I don't care who the owner is. If you steal anything in the course of this movement, people are going to die as a result of it. You cannot steal one thing, but instead, if you're hungry, if you go to the nearest house, they will feed you. That scene that I saw of a trailer being vandalized carrying onions is a disgrace to our struggle. And I'm going to find those who are responsible for that rubbish and will be dealt with. And I want the name of the man that owns those onions. They will be refunded in full by tomorrow morning. We don't engage in lawlessness. If after the investigations we discover it was the zoo police, you know what? That's what they're doing now. The army disguising as police and terrorists disguising as police to do something. Then we shall find out and we will know. I don't want any merchant. I don't want any merchant coming from the north to be touched. Never. Don't touch him. Don't touch his goods. No matter what, you don't do it. You don't try that rubbish. I said you don't try it. We are Ipob. We don't try such nonsense. Nobody. If you know the name of the man or the driver of that trailer, you get it. Ipob will refund the full cost of a trailer load of onions. We will pay it tomorrow morning.
Can you understand? So, which other case is Nnamdi Kanu facing? After all these orders, places of worship is banned. Don't go to bank. Don't go to school. Don't go to market. Don't. Chineke mere mebere. And you are charging him for terrorism. When Sheikh Igumi is collecting money, taken to the criminals in the bushes. When the government of Nigeria is defending criminals that are killing citizens of the land. When Lai Mohammed was bold enough to tell you, and Garba Shehu, Femi Adesina, to tell you that these people are foreign invaders, and you ask them, who are at the borders? Fulani. Who opened borders? Fulani. And the armies are here killing us, kidnapping us. Thank you. So, our leader Nnamdi Kanu must be freed. There is no two ways about it. Nigerians have seen that Nnamdi Kanu is always true. I don't, though he's in detention, but we keep thanking God. that all these things happened when Nnamdi Kanu is in detention. They would have said he engineered this. He was the one who sponsored it. Nnamdi Kanu is sponsoring it. Nnamdi Kanu is sponsoring this, sponsoring that. Today he's in detention. Who is sponsoring all those things? The same way they said, Nnamdi Kanu hijacked NSAS. He hijacked NSAS. Radio Biafra. He hijacked NSAS. Malami added it in the charges against him. The first 6 count charges. NSAS was there. NSAS was in the first 6 amended count charges. There was NSAS there. It was later that it was crushed because he was trying to defend himself. The lawyers, then Osogome have not come. Ejiofor makes sure that they destroy it. How? They push him because he said Nnamdi Kanu incited IPOB, his IPOB members to destroy car stand. Is it car getting company in Lagos, Lekki, and other parts of Nigeria? And when our lawyers, Barrister Ejiofor and his team came, they trashed it out. They went back. Malami went back in the 7 amended count charges. It was 6. He brought 7. When he brought the 7, he now said that Nnamdi Kanu incited members of the public. He didn't mention IPOB again because we have trashed that one. That IPOB is not the people that started NSAS, right? So they run away. They now said he incited members of the public. Now, that is where they fell. Immediately I saw it in the charges, I said he fell. Because Nnamdi Kanu does not lead members of the public. He leads IPOB. That is why, when I want to differentiate, to tell people, the people that Nnamdi Kanu is leading, they say, after all, I am from Biafra land, Eastern region. Anybody born in the Eastern region is IPOB. I said, yes, you are true. It's IPOB by birth. But there is IPOB led by Nnamdi Kanu. In the court, it was trashed there. Nnamdi Kanu does not lead Dave Man. He does not lead Ugwadi. He does not lead so many people. He leads IPOB family members that are under oath, led by him. When they said he incited members of the public on NSAS, that's where they fell. Because in the charges, they said Nnamdi Kanu is IPOB leader. They did not say that Nnamdi Kanu is members of the public leader. Now, you now come and say he decided IPOB to destroy something, NSAS, right? It fell. You came back and say he incited members of the public. That's when the charge died. Because he does not lead members of the public. He did IPOB. Now they want to trap him again. They came to the 15 amended count charges so that they will know that IPOB have no leader. Then they will start arresting us and start asking us for our leader. They came on the 15 amended count charges that we have also trashed, right? On the count 3 of the 15 amended count charges against Nnamdi Kanu by the Nigerian Attorney General, that is Minister of Justice, right? Minister of Injustice, Abubakar Malami. They said that you, Mr. Nnamdi Kanu, from Isiama Faruku, Umuahia, on the from 2018 to 2021, professed that you professed to be a member and leader of a proscribed indigenous people of Biafra. And then Nnamdi Kanu pleaded no guilty. And Labaran came up and said, Nnamdi Kanu have denied being IPOB leader. That was their target. Why they gave him that charge? They say that he is If he denied, he did not plead guilty. They will say he denied to be IPOB leader. But they did not say he did IPOB. Did you understand? In that chart, they said that from 2018 to 2021, that he claimed, in other words, profess. They said you profess. Profess means, in other words, you claimed. That is to say, from 2018 to 2021, that Nnamdi Kanu claimed to be a member, stroke, leader, listen again, of a proscribed indigenous people of Biafra. Did you understand? And Nnamdi Kanu pleaded not guilty. Why? Because he never claimed to be member or leader of a proscribed indigenous people of Biafra. Now, when Labaran prosecutors started shouting to confuse people that he denied to be IPOB leader, he did not say that he denied to claim that he denied to claim to be a member, stroke leader, but he said he denied to be IPOB member. But in the charges, you did not say he is IPOB member. You said that he claimed, he professed to be a member, stroke leader of a proscribed indigenous people of Biafra. And the date, the years you mentioned is off. Because Nnamdi Kanu has been our leader. If I will not go back to 2012, let me just start from 2014. Now, why do Nigerian government say from 2018 to 2020? What about to 2021? What about 2017? What about 2016? What about 2015? What about 2014? So you have not been IPOB. You kidnapped in Muslim Mohammed Airport 2015, October 14, right? Now, and you said he's IPOB leader. When you were charging him for treason, you said he's IPOB leader. How come you come in 2021, start charging him and say that from 2018 to 2021, that he claimed to be a member and the stroke leader of a proscribed indigenous people of Biafra? When you have called him IPOB leader in 2015, 2016, 2017, you call him IPOB leader. Even when he was granted bail, the bail bond, if you go to those charges, his name, what you call him is IPOB leader. How come you give him charge and you think he's a fool like you? He will plead guilty on your stupidity. Mad people. Thank you. I demand now. Nnamdi Kanu. In a tweet, you need to be tweeting. I was also Tuesday. When I'm more ahead of Twitter, Biafra land. But some of us are on because now, when the Udene has Kawadi a fight IPOB, can Nnamdi Obi gwara m ga-agawa life. Nnamdi Obi Biafra. Ọ ya sị m na m ga-agawa life ka m ga-agwa ndị anyị ihe ahụ m na-agwa. That's when with Boteji director him to be alive. All more Biafra land Twitter heads. All more mepecha zulitechara ndị mmadụ na Twitter different states na Biafra land. Na WhatsApp create chaya. Right? So Allah chukwu back to Twitter. Because I had defeat to go because why I can afford. Now every baby can then with the grace or the strength every Tuesday. Every Tuesday, thank you. Morning 8:30. I have your Twitter Tuesday. Right? The duty of our people is on the comment section, you will post your Twitter handle. Our people will follow you. That is the comment we need. Twitter handle. And you screenshot your tweets you have tweeted on Tuesday. Then post it on comment section. Then you can call in the program. Do you understand? Twitter, that is your tweet. Those that will join that will watch the program after the broadcast, your duty is to go there and screenshot your tweet, then post it on the comment section. People will start following you and you follow people back. Right? Tweet Tuesday. We want to start it. Very, very important. Thank you. We move. Nnamdi Kanu is the only thing left. And we must fight on to make sure he's freed. Having defeated them in their plan during the election and put them in shame, that the whole world is aware of what happened in their election. Had IPOB not distanced itself from their election, nobody will see the rigging. Nobody will be after. Rather, all this anger of the youth will be upon IPOB. All this anger of different people will be upon IPOB. Thereby, no IPOB member in Biafra land is free to move. No IPOB family member is safe any longer had we involved in the election, because it is no longer police issue. It will turn to mass issue. Your mother will hate you. Your village will hate you. They will say you are the people that caused Igbos not to rule Nigeria. You are the person that stopped Nigerian youth from taking away Nigeria from Fulani. So IPOB is the cause. When Nigerians gather together to save Nigeria, IPOB stop it. That's what you would have been hearing. The whole world will be saying. All this is some warning you are hearing from some international community or human rights telling them INEC to look into the election. But that's what you would have been hearing on IPOB. IPOB, why do you do this? IPOB have caused East. IPOB have destroyed election. IPOB, you will not notice there is delay rigging, because what exposed them in the rigging is that all their plan to rig it is IPOB. IPOB was the only object to rig election. That was the mind of the government, that if IPOB disrupt the election, then the election is rigged. But when IPOB refused to be involved in the election, that's when they fell. That's when they were exposed. That's when the rigging was exposed. That's when every rubbish was exposed. Had we been involved, there would be no excuse. You will know that INEC did very well. Had we been involved, INEC did very well. They will even tell you that they even suffered to get few number of votes from the East. They suffered that their INEC officials, about 1,500 was killed by IPOB. And what you'll be hearing again is that IPOB killed electorates. You know, you'll be hearing that this ballot box IPOB is snatched. It's not good. ESN, why do you snatch ballot box? ESN was putting up Nigerian Army uniform. They snatched ballot box. They were putting Navy uniform. They snatched ballot box. That's what you would have heard from with this your ear, and you will be dodging. You will pray, let God come and kill you. You will be ashamed of yourself, both home and abroad, wherever you are. If you are hearing the news and the analysis on radio, you will be ashamed of yourself. Do you understand? So, because we are not involved, everybody is shouting, INEC, INEC, INEC. Even some of those people shouting INEC, they had IPOB in mind. The best agenda of the APC to rig election was IPOB. That's why they saw we are distancing ourselves from the election. They called the Perima to take charge and make sure he stop election. They called the Perima. Say no election. Say no election. Imagine such election that held is somebody that said he's seeing far. He's saying no election. Election, the whole Nigeria came out. So you cannot see the trap. You are shouting the election because your brain is too low. If you have brain, if you have wisdom, and study Nigeria, study the British, you will know that this thing happened like a magic. The whole Nigeria rose up and said they will vote. And that is when you will now say you will kill everybody if they come out to vote. And you say you are not working for the enemy. Is it when we see you with a picture with the enemy that the people will now know you are working for the enemy? Your actions indicate who you are working for. Your action is against the agenda of Nnamdi Kanu. Though you mentioned Biafra, but it's against his plan. It's against the type of Biafra you need. So therefore, if you want to take such action, don't mention Nnamdi Kanu, don't mention IPOB, don't mention ESN, so that you can be easily to be dictated. Thank you. Remove. Had we been involved and we stop election, Biafrans by themselves, Biafrans will go and call police. They will point at IPOB family member. By now, we would have been in cell. They will, by themselves, they will go and call police and say, this is IPOB. The person that, they are part of the people that stop us from removing Fulani, removing APC. Arrest him. Koro, you will see it in some community. Some community by themselves, you to come up and say, we'll go to the house of IPOB member, any of them, will catch them, scatter their property, burn it, and you will see that no Nigerian security will come for your rescue. No Nigerian army will come for your rescue. Youth by themselves, some of them have planned it, that if we go against the nation, if P2B fail, they will come to our houses, they will break it. If they see yourself, they will kill you. You will be lucky to be handed over to police. But you see your property, they will bring it out and set it ablaze. We knew all these things. But when we told you, stop shouting the election, you think it is all about coward. No. You study your enemy, you know where they set trap for you, you destroy the trap. Then your people will start passing through it. If you see the trap and jump, you did not destroy it, it will catch your people. So the best thing IPOB do is to neutralize every trap. We don't just jump it because we saw it earlier. If you jump it, do you think that all your people will see it and jump it? No. So it's better you destroy it, you neutralize the trap first, so that it will not be catching your people. That is what makes you a wise person. Not shouting Biafra without wisdom. You saw the trap of the enemy, something that will a very big ladder for them to climb. APC have no weapon to rig election much. That is sorry, to convince the people a rigging of election. Their only prepared weapon is no election in Biafra land. So you come to your teeth now and say, those shouting no election in Biafra land, had there been no election, what would have happened? Now, then to them again, you that shouted no election, and you have Ipob, A fighter, you have C war fighter, what is it called? Ship, right? Now, warship. I ask you now, why did you not stop election in Biafra land? Because IPOB we only campaign that our people, we are not against election. We are not involved in election. We are not saying no election. So you thought you have voice. All of you think you have voice. Why did your voice not overshadow the voice of IPOB? Why did you not stop election? All of you ended up and said, but you supported the election. Yes, we asked election to hold. You yourself that said no election, who won? Who beat each other? Who did they listen to? They listened to us. We say go and vote. You campaign for a year, a yard. You campaign for no election in Biafra land for a yard. Isn't it? No election for Biafra in Biafra land, a yard. And the only 2 days that IPOB talk about no election officially, IPOB leadership, we said we are not involved in the election. Only 2 days. Everybody went out and voted. Then I ask you, all those fundraising money, all these people raised and gave to you to be shouting no election. We have buying a fighter. We have buying warship. What did you use it to achieve? Because you did not stop election. But IPOB did not spend any resources to say that we are not involved in no election and that we are not against election. We only use our radio and some of our broadcasters and posters we posted. We did not spend much resources. But our people in abroad, you collected money from them for a yard to stop election in Biafra land. A yard to stop election. You lied all manner of lies. You threatened people. You gave gun to criminals to kill our people. For a yard, no election. At the end, people troop out and vote, and you were busy posting empty picture. If there is ghost town, why is it that multitude of people are in election ground more than ever before? It was when you campaign for the election that our people voted most. That is, they came out in mass. Then, what is the reason of that your no election? All these funds you raise for no election, all this shout, all these posts, all this tarnishing of image, all this attack, all these names you called us for not supporting the election, all those idiots that used to come to our post and say, well, support the election, support Simon Ekpa for no election. You yourself that supported him, did you stop election? Are you not in charge? Did you stop election in Biafra land? No. Only 2 days. One memo from Ipob leadership and the Chief Mazi Maduabuchi came on Radio Biafra on Friday night before the election. Finally, our people went out and voted massively, no fear. They waited to see Simon Ekpa gang to come. Let them catch them in Biafra land. No way. Biafra land was the most peaceful. But this criminal was busy for years, collecting money from our people, telling them he's buying gun, he's buying a fighter, he's buying warship to stop election. Did you know that at the end, our people came out in mass and they voted? Only because IPOB told them that if we see anybody that will attack our people, then we will get you. We told our people, get the name of that person. Anybody that will come and attack our people in the name of party, or in the name of anything, or in the name of the election, get it. Or call this number, call ESL. That is to show our people we love them. That is to show our people we love them. Did you understand? Now they have voted, they have tried. Today, did we have time to evangelize to them? Their vote is an evangelism because it was rigged as they feel. They didn't get what they voted for. Then, but Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB have evangelized to them for about 10 years. They still believe in Nigeria. The best evangelism IPOB gave to them now is allow them to go and vote. Immediately they voted, they started evangelizing to themselves. They are the people now preaching to themselves. We no longer suffer. We are no longer telling them about Nigeria. The election have explained Nigeria to them. But this very thing they voted for, Nnamdi Kanu have preached this thing and IPOB have preached it for more than 10 years. They refuse to listen. And you think that if you stop them from going to test it, that you can convince them again? No. Now they are easily to be convinced because IPOB leadership have allowed them to go and test what we have seen. The same way they did to the traditional rulers and religious leaders and our elders during court proceedings. When we used to tell them that we are going through intimidation by Nigerian DSS and police in the court premises, they never believed. And the leadership came in conclusion and said, every one of them must send representative. Ohaneze will send representative to stand with Nnamdi Kanu in court. Religious leaders send representative. Governors send representative. Elders send representative. And they came to stand with Nnamdi Kanu and DSS intimidated them. What did we do? We brought them to come and see what we have been seeing. You know, they said they are elders. What they are sitting down to see. We will try climb upon the tree we cannot see. We say, okay, this thing we are seeing, you didn't see it. Come and see it by yourself. Come to Abuja court. They will intimidate you. And our elders came, religious leaders came, DSS they disturbed them, wait them outside. They saw it, no respect to them, and they now saw what we have been saying. The same thing we allowed our people. You know, they want to set us up. They brought our brother, P2B. Right? Had we gone against him, imagine when he came up as deputy to the article. Nnamdi Kanu call off the boycott. Because P2B would have destroyed something for us. He was deputy to Article 2019. Nnamdi Kanu call off the boycott. He said they will say we stop it from being a vice president. But our people have voted for P2P. Did he win? Did Atiku win? No. Did you understand? 2019 as deputy. This time around, they presented him physically to be on his own. And that is when, if you know you are intelligent, that is when you come and shout in the election. One idiot that is answering Virginius. Yareka akụkọ ya block ya once. Ya zụsụrụ okwu. Oche na anyị bịara egbe egusi ihe. Na anyị na-asa ahụ mmadụ ụzọ ka onye gba egusi 8 years eme ya commission. Ịgba egusi 4 years emeghị chairman local 10 years were chairman local government. Thank you. Anyị ga na-edo ndị anyị anya. Ị chọrọ ịnụ anya nụla, this is what we are doing. We'll be arranging our people. Ka ha ghọta ihe anyị na-eme. We have allowed them, they voted, they tried, they supported their brother, Igbo man. They voted massively, peacefully. Just that their governors hated them. Even their votes in Biafra land, their governors rigged their vote. Imagine, even when our people voted for their own, governors, they call our brother, they rigged the votes of our brother. So you tell me that that thing they gave to P2P in Enugu is what he got. In Abia, that is what he got. In Abia. Is that what you are telling me? In Ebonyi, that is what he got. But they said it's Igbo presidency, Igbo turn. But your brothers that are governors, that the enemy, these are the people that would have condemned IPOB action. But IPOB, they are the people that stop P2P. You would have feared it from devil man. That is when you will know that devil man is supporting P2P. Is when IPOB is involved in the no election. You will see all of them will love P2P. All of them will love him. As far as IPOB will be involved in the condemnation. But because IPOB is not involved, all of them rigged the elections state by state. They only gave P2B small vote, 400 and something thousand, 300 and something thousand. In the states in Igbo land, you give Igbo man that is contesting for president, you give him 400 and something thousand votes in the state of Enugu and the state of Ebonyi. And you tell me that those your governors want your brother to be president. The president that all of them was promised for. They promised Okezi Basu to be Igbo president. They promised Devuma. They promised Boto Joseph. They promised all of them. They promised Willow Piano. They promised Roger Sokocha. They promised all of them Igbo presidents. And you think they will support people? Do you see how wicked they are? These are the people that they want to blame all this their wickedness on IPOB. They don't want you to see that they are wicked. You will not know that they rigged the election. They would have given P2B 80-something thousand votes. Or sorry, 40,000 votes, 20,000 votes. They will say that is IPOB that is in the election. That's why P2B gets 5,000 votes in Enugu. He even tried. His people that love him gave him 5,000 votes. And like you say, we thank the people of the East, those that voted, we don't even know you vote upon the whole IPOB terrorism during the election. Did you understand? These are things you would have been hearing. INEC will now turn to angel. INEC will become angel. And the IPOB is saying no election. You know that INEC are God's gift to Nigeria. Everybody will be thanking INEC for securing few votes in the East. But IPOB played safe. Today everybody is fighting at INEC. The same INEC that want to make IPOB victim. The same APC that want to make IPOB victim. They are now the people they appointed. You see how we defeated them. But some people are fools. He said you have to support the election, support the economy. You campaign for the election 1 year plus. Did you achieve it? No. Only memo from IPOB leadership. Memo. And Mazi Samuru broadcast Friday, 24th night, that gave birth to Saturday, 25th of the voting day. After that, our people went, they listen to IPOB. But you have been shouting the election for 1 year, threatening them. You say you will kill them. You say you will shoot them. You say if you see them, they are dead. You said you have fighter jets. You have warship. Not for to go to NATO. The fighter jet, the autopilot said they have, is not to fight in Meduguri. Not to go and fight and save our people in Ladipo. No, it is not for Kaduna. It is for Enugu. He said they will use it to kill our people. If we see you come out, you kill. And this is a freedom fight. Support Simon to kill our people. Is that what I will support? I don't know. You will kill them before you save them. Now they have voted. Now the Kanu now is now a freed man. He has been justified by in all corner. He's not involved in election. He's not involved in anything. He's not involved. Nnamdi Kanu has been justified in all corner. He's now whiter. That thing he said. He has shown that he's whiter than white and whiter than snow. And this is what many of us have been fighting. That this very name of Nnamdi Kanu, we cannot be alive and you attach criminality to his name. You see that name? We can never allow you to stain that name of Nnamdi Kanu. It's better all of us die with you. People try to stain this name. This man, Nnamdi Kanu, have endured many things. They want to stain his name with criminality. They told you they want to free him. Today they left him. They are fighting for Biafra. Somebody wanted Nnamdi Kanu to be out. He gave you a date when Biafra will come. Is it not Nnamdi Kanu that will give you a date? If there will be government in Israel, is it not Nnamdi Kanu that will declare it? If there will be armed struggle, is it not Nnamdi Kanu that will declare it? And so if you can do all these things, what is Nnamdi Kanu coming out to do? To restore what? To restore what now? Mad people. If DOS give memo, they will say under the leadership of Nnamdi Kanu. If they come on Radio Biafra, they say our leader Nnamdi Kanu. Your own is that God has given us another leader. He's in charge and the access of Nnamdi Kanu. But the people Nnamdi Kanu gave power, they said under the leadership of Nnamdi Kanu. They said our leader Onyindu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You will see it on their memo. And that is where they stand. Nigerian government gave Chike, lifted him high and said he is now replacing Nnamdi Kanu. He's second in command. Chike came on there and said Nnamdi Kanu have no replacement. Nobody of them claimed to be in position of Nnamdi because they knew him. They knew the level of blessing God gave to him. Nobody can take his position. But all of you are placing somebody. He's now in charge until our leader is out. So why do you call him your leader? Nnamdi Kanu, if somebody is in charge. Then why are you agitating that he should be freed? When somebody is in charge and that person can do it. Do you see how foolish you are? That is why you want IPOB leadership to carry on some duties of Nnamdi Kanu. If they can take on the position of Nnamdi Kanu, then what is the reason of Nnamdi Kanu coming out? What is he coming out to do? If the leadership of IPOB is complete as you want him to be, then what is the essence of that we are missing in Nnamdi Kanu? If Nnamdi Kanu is not with us, and you are seeing some gap in the leadership, and you use it as you feel some gap, as you feel, because there must be gap. There is no Nnamdi Kanu there. And you think that somebody can do it, like Nnamdi Kanu, you are a fool. That is why they said we want our leader to be out. That is why when all of them in the leadership is saying, everything they said until when our leader is out. Everything they will say until our leader is out. Our leader is out. They knew that he have his position. But some of these idiots, they said, this one is in charge. I am now in charge. The idiot himself said, I am in charge. But the leadership keeps saying, our leader is in charge. But Eberima said, I am in charge. Now, who is a hypocrite? Who is now a betrayer? The leadership of IPOB keeps telling you, our leader is in charge. And we are under his leadership. And you are keep saying, I am in charge. Check the two, check the differences. And you think our brain is empty, like your own, as chaff as your brain is. You don't even reason. Somebody that agitated with only attack on leadership of IPOB, accusation, 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 accusation for complete a year plus. Only accusation. Only accusation. Only accusation. And false promises. Accusation. False promises. Attack. For complete a year. And that is freedom fighting. And if we remind you what the idiot said, he said, why are you attacking him? Leave your brother now. Love him. I remind you your word. Don't you see us replay the voice of Nnamdi Kanu? If we are playing it, you will enjoy it. But if we are replaying the voice of everybody, instead stop attacking him. Is that photoshopping? If people get his post and repost it, instead stop attacking your brother. Is that photoshopping? When we play the voice of Nnamdi Kanu, you enjoy it. You love it. Because he's a good man. He said good things. But when we replay the voice of every man, he said, leave this man alone. So you know that he did bad thing. If the broadcast, what he said from his mouth is good, Allah wants to promote him. If I post his video, he said, leave this man. So why is it a video? Why did he make a video? So if you repost this my video, somebody will come and attack him. So if you repost this my video, somebody will come and attack him. But if I repost the post of the video of Eberima, you will say, why are you attacking him? Then why did he say it? If you don't want us to repost it. But we can repost the video of Nnamdi Kanu and the other Radio Biafra broadcasters. And you don't say his attack. Because you know they said good things. But when we post what Eberima said, he said, why are you reposting it now? Leave this man. Love your brother. But is that a Photoshop? Is it a Photoshop or he said it? Hypocrisy everywhere. Madu made tweet. They singing a great tweet over. He said, leave him. Stop attacking him. But if he said, I will stop with Radio Biafra, you will say, yes, you are doing good, Simon. If he said, I am in charge, I have taken you in charge, no more duel. He said, yes, all the way. Okay? If he said, I will launch another radio, there will be no longer Radio Biafra. Radio Biafra Nnamdi Kanu Jemon. Can somebody who don't listen to Radio Biafra? They were busy doing joint broadcast, telling you don't go to Radio Biafra. Radio Biafra that took Nnamdi Kanu years to bring people closer. Do you know what he suffered to bring people closer to listen to Radio Biafra? And somebody said he loved Nnamdi Kanu. He started campaigning and telling you that not to listen to Radio Biafra. And you still think the person is from Nnamdi Kanu. Anybody that go against Radio Biafra is against Nnamdi Kanu. Somebody that opened their mouth and campaign and tell you that they are gossiping on Radio Biafra because they are not promoting criminality. So if they are on Radio Biafra giving order, kill, destroy, that is when you can listen to Radio Biafra. Because we are on Radio Biafra telling you, stop killing our people, stop setting our land ablaze, stop lying, stop deceiving our people, stop giving false order, stop setting our people on tension. And you say that we are gossiping on Radio Biafra. Until we promote criminality, we take the glory of armed robbers. If armed robbers go and robbery, we will say it's our men on Radio Biafra. That is when we will welcome it. If kidnapper kidnap people, we will come on Radio Biafra and say, yes, our men did work. So that is when you know we are not gossiping. But for defending our people, calling the names of criminals who refuse to repent after we have warned him to leave our land or to stop doing that, stop committing crime with the name of ESN IPOB. You said no. We say we publish your name. You insist that we publish your name on Radio Biafra. And the idiot to say they are calling the name of our men on radio. They went DSS to arrest them. Who will promote criminality in Igbo land? Tell me a community that promote criminality. Instead of you to condemn evil, you will say that your criminals are your men, and all of you was clapping. You were contributing money given to an idiot, a criminal in Finland. Oh, 1 year plus now, you campaign for the election. Did the election not hold? Did the election not hold in Biafra land? Where is your fighter jet? Where is your warship? Where is the gun? People voted peacefully. The most peaceful area during the election. Then who is now in charge? The IPOB that told them to go and exercise their right, that we are not involved, we are freedom fighters. But you that believe in Nigeria and you are in Biafra land, go out and vote. Nobody will disturb you. Exercise your right. Then you will come back. You will come back and meet us. We are asking for a freedom. If you go, if you survive, fine. But if you fail, come back. Join us for a freedom. You campaign for 1 year, raising funds. At the end, you didn't stop election. A year plus, no election, post everywhere, no election, in Biafra, no election. All this thing was to raise funds. He collected money for 1 year plus. Nobody is asking him for that money. Nobody, among all go for no election. Why can't you stop him and say, God, why did the election hold? God, stop this rubbish. Why did the election hold? Nobody can ask Simon Eberima, why did the election hold in Biafra land? All of you are cowards. Ask him. Because all of you suffered and campaigned. You printed posters. Did you not print posters? Do you know how many people that are in detention? Those that printed posters, that were placing posters. That's the poster you placed on the wall in different parts. So many people are in cell because they went to paste that poster and police caught them. And at the end, you did not stop election. And you did not send lawyers to these people. And their wife, you did not send them food. Then what is the achievement? No election, no election, no election. At the end, there was election in Biafra land. What did you achieve? A thief. Idiots cannot ask him, Oga, why did you not stop election? Did you not campaign enough? A year plus. Did you understand? That is what we are telling you. You take a freedom energy remote up here. I will bring Biafra 150 days. Onye ka ime ihe mami aga ya go do refreshment course. How many years they dey mere? Let you another 150 days away. Ina akwa aka, ina ya for 2 days. Ị kana akwụkwọ aka. Onwe gị meeting ehụ. O mebego unveil army ya. O mebego unveil at least 1,000 army. Ọfọkwa ede, inubegi, o mebego unveil. After he niile gara ya gwaghị na enwe liars in office. But IPOB enwechala na ya since. O nwere nke ekwuru na-eme eme. Where is government in exile? Where is the armed struggle? No one is working. Just an ekwu okwu na-erezi ego. Tigide mgbu na election. Tie mgbu na election for 1 year. Ọnụ ụlọ ụkọrọ anyị. Ọnụ all of you idiots. Nkọrọ anyị na etinye na election. That's what I'm saying. All those attack and abuse to us. Because we said you can go ahead with your election. We are not involved in your election. You said we are enemy. So you want to allow election in Biafra land. So if they do election, our leader will not come out. Now you started the election. Did you free Nnamdi Kanu? No. The same way you say Monday sit at home will free Nnamdi Kanu. You started killing our people. You hijack it. After killing our people a year and 6 months. Did the Monday start to free Nnamdi Kanu? No. I will keep saying the truth. I will keep saying the truth to Nnamdi Kanu man never. Aga me who the eziokwu is aware. I don't remember. The faith the man never. aga m na-ekwu ya ọkwa eziokwu ime ị na-eme ya ọ gafee maka inwe coconut head iche na nke anyị IPOB na anyị nwere coconut head like you ichere ọ na-agafe iche na anyị maka ị na-agbochiri ihe n'ọnụ ịgbochicha ya ọ na anyị n'ichi tomorrow will remind you and God will remind you if you to say if this guy alone I don't know about it. So declaring a job for 130 is fighting for Biafra. No, I want to ask you. Mad people everywhere. You place flyers. You didn't allow us to hear something every day. Biafra decision to restore Biafra in 2023. Our movement restore Biafra in 2023. 125 days remaining, 47 days remaining, 19 days remaining, 10 days remaining. Mad people. Each and every man who was Rika here. But I was Rika the Chavani. I was a Masobia. Now I'm not going to the meeting. I am Clinton also. Na meet is there. Clinton. Clinton and meet is there. I'm not George Bush. Then I am W. Bush. So I get declare Biafra. I get declare Biafra. May that yet. Clinton will declare Biafra. Who was leaking? Smarter Wagner, UN have sent their soldier. UN soldier is now in Biafra. UN soldier. Yeah, you was leaking at that one. Okucha, you know, ID card, now ID card, you take good. You're not a good lad. Oh, yeah, Kanu, man, maybe I'm not going to your man. The fan is not the Kanu, no, not put in here. General the Kanu, the man you wine and here, I remind me, I yes, I can't drop pianos on. Oh, man, I didn't mean now. I will be very good here. Every time we get a call on the matter, I can't call him, I'm on her tap. Makonya Mota, they told believe you, Dinga. And I called him now to call for a year plus. It's not done the same with the freedom. Freedom from this world powers. Without you following him, I let on the following. You are dreaming. Freedom. How many are you? Have you protested so that the world will know how your nominal strength? How many are you now? Or are you showing the world the picture or videos of IPOB protesters? Or you have autopilot numbers? You have to go and protest with your gun because you declare armed struggle and government in exile. You don't deserve peaceful protest. You are not doing self-determination. You will line up your soldier, come up with the gun. That is the kind of protest you do. Show the world what you can do. If you decide to do peaceful protest in international and foreign country, do it, let us see. We want to see your number. Then let the world see those people you are commanding. And you don't know that is what the world knows, cares about. Who are your cabinets? Or do you think that one man show is freedom fighting? All these people you are hearing their name, they have officers, they have cabinets. Whether military or what, they have people they work with. Appointed, their people know their position. All those people working with you, our people know their position. Who do you appointed? One man show, because there are much secrets. You must block all corners. You will not even allow secretary to answer call at times, even when you are busy. Because there are secret businesses. Can you understand? Free Nnamdi Kanu, IPOB is following the right track. Free Nnamdi Kanu. The right track to defeat Britain. We can never be foolish again. Somebody will say we are rebel and succeed. They say we are terrorists and they want them to succeed again. They called our fathers rebel. They forced us war. We did not go to war in the north. People that came to kill us, they now say we are rebel. And today they sent army, and when they kill us, they say we are terrorists. And you want them to succeed and let the world know we are terrorists, peaceful people like us. And when we refuse to give them way to make us terrorists before the world, you say we are cowards, that we are betrayer, we betray our leader, We are compromised because we refuse to promote British from making us terrorists. We use our brain to make sure that they did not succeed. They succeeded in our fathers. They call them rebels. Britain blocked everywhere of information. Everywhere we used to defend ourselves, they block it. And we were here defending our land. That's why they blockade everything worked very well. Because they lied against us. This time around, they use the same pattern. But they refuse to call it rebels. They say we are terrorists. And the idiots don't know that that is the only weapon Nigeria want to use to fight us. When we have refused to raise up arms, then they want to use that arm to fight us. When they call you terrorists, and they succeed in the war, they are free to come in your community and kill you. And when you shout, they will say they are looking for IPOB terrorists. And thereby, they will not get IPOB to kill. They will kill the communities, and they will call them IPOB terrorists. But we have been fighting this thing so that they will not succeed. Our people in abroad, have they succeeded? You cannot send money to the East. You know Biafran will wire money to the East. They will say you are using it to sponsor terrorists. Hunger will kill our people. Here. Did you understand? There will be multiple checking points. They will stop many businesses. So many markets, they will close it down. They will say that it's occupied by IPOB terrorists. Have they succeeded in making us terrorists in the world? But when we were telling you, these people shouting this with the name of Nnamdi, they want to promote the British agenda. They should stop it. Say, no, you are envying him. Why are you envying Simon now? Am I envying him for telling you that he created another radio against the Radio Biafra? Or for telling you that he conducted vote of no confidence against the leadership of IPOB he do not belong to? He never belonged to. So that is what I am envying. Is that what you mean? So I envy him for using Monday Saturday to kill our people. Is that a good thing that I will envy him? So where is the envy? I say stop killing my people. You say it's envy. So the envy is that I should allow him to kill our people so that I will not be envy. I am envying him. Support your brother. He should be bringing to kill my brother or to kill my mother. So I support my brother to kill my mother because he's using Biafra flag to sew his clothes and use it to sew cap. Hey, he's fighting for Biafra. He's holding our flag. This cause. He is fighting. So if Arjuna was not fighting with Oju, he was not fighting as a Biafra soldier before he betrayed us. So you thought that if Arjuna was just turned against us, he was a Biafra soldier. So because he's calling Biafra, calling Nnamdi Kanu, I will now support you to kill our people. That Nnamdi Kanu have been avoided. So my sense is not normal to know when you are killing my brother and when you are fighting for my freedom. So I have become foolish to that level. And it become envy. That somebody say he will stop IPOB leadership. He do not belong to. He gave you date. And when I remind you, say you are fighting him. He should be drink. Ilani. Mad people everywhere. Facebook, you are doing very well. You are doing well. Removing people. I don't even know how many they are showing people. I don't know. I don't even care about them. Free Nnamdi Kanu. Very, very important. That you must create Twitter account. You are free to call in case you want to call in. You know what we are discussing. +1 646 945 9694. +1 646 945 9694. So we move. IPOB is following the right step to fight for free Nnamdi Kanu. That is network for Facebook for you. They don't allow people to get notification. Even people that want to join, people that join, they are removing them. That's how they do. We continue. That is how they do. Thank you. Yes, now. Tell me what is holding Nnamdi Kanu now. Nothing. Election have come and gone. They have started going to court. Then, what is our own? Why are you keeping him? Is it not because of election that you kidnapped him from Kenya? All those people politicians, they promised president, they supported kidnapping Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu will stop election. How far? Did you succeed in your agenda? Then ask yourself, what is my gain? After now that we have planned to kidnap Nnamdi Kanu, he is here, and after everything, what is my gain? Can you ask yourself? Do you have any gain? Did we participate in your election? Did we do anything? Did Nnamdi Kanu send an election? Did he disturb your election? Then what is your gain now? That is what you should ask yourself. My involvement in kidnapping Nnamdi Kanu, or my involvement in the disobedience to court order by Nigerian federal government. My sponsor, you backed them, you supported them, you one way or the other. You are against freeing Nnamdi Kanu. Most of your point is election. Then I ask you now that they have finished presidential election. Are you still waiting for governorship election to free him? We are Ipob, we can still endure. It is how many days? Today is Monday, isn't it? Is it not Saturday? We can still endure. That is the election. So, I think if you free Nnamdi Kanu now, he will stop governorship election. Okay, Saturday is coming. I hate Jidunov. This your last trap is governorship election, isn't it? And the House of Assembly state. You will conduct it. You know, why these things are happening this time is because our God wants to prove to the world what he can do. What he can use Ipob to do. We are not waiting for angel, in case you don't know. Did you understand? Did God send angel to hold the staff for Moses? Moses was standing on the mountain while the Israelites was on the valley of the Rephidim, fighting with the Amalekites. Moses was there at the mountain up there with Caleb and Joshua, standing by his two sides. He was holding it, not angel. Israelites was fighting, Moses was holding the staff. That's what we ask from God. Use Ipob to deal with these enemies. And they have been doing it. Iron Alandi Loli, Imola crush go. Imola crush go. And he can make them separate. He will follow my high name. He can have Ipob. I tell secure ya. He can have area. Seek any line he do. Umunye ni trola ni udi he do. He can have area. Me will criminal yoga. He can have area. That way activities for Wamana ni Wolosh. That only with criminality get there with an Ipob. I tell Ogoga work. Also, the question is going to know about that with the Biafra. All man Ipob are for criminality. You know, Chile is one of you. Yes, the wood, Chile can say, no, I was drinking, you will know. Nay, no, I want to again, cousin. He named Bunde Biafra, no teacher, what Biafra. Chile can what there. I have what Chile can wash. No wash. No one bother what Bunde Biafra. I have got wash. Because when what Chile can say you one, no teacher, what Biafra. Somebody getting convinced saying that actually what they are you name one, they put a to vote about working, they are with a fighter jet, they will worship. Worship is a one Biafra. anọ na-agbado ndị mmadụ. Ị gaghị eji aga n'ugwu Awụsa iji fighter jet gị ga-agbaka DSS bute Nnamdi Kanu, ị bịa gbawa onye Igbo na ọ gara ịtụ vootu. Ọ bụrụ na ị naghị atụ, hapụ n'ebe o kwere na Naịjirịa, ya ga-atest ya. Since last year ka Chineke Moru a na-ajụ maka 2023 election, ya gwa ha na we are wishing them good luck. Ha chọọ mgbe anyị ga-akpọ ha iyi, agwa ha we are wishing them good luck. Mgbe a bịakwara na voter card, abịakwa ime campaign no voter card, agwa gị ị na-agbata gị gbaa. Ọnya niile ha gbaa IPOB ekwe ama. Anya na-ama ọnya, ikuku ama n'ọnya. Ịgbacha anya akpazie ya bikọs o nwere ebe anyị na-aga. Onye na-aga ochi a na-ebido na ya dị agba egbe. Ịgba egbe na ya dị ọkastigo. Ka ị gawa ochi unu na-aga bank robbery ule ebido na ya dị gbawa egbe. Or from your moving point na-agbali egbe elu, ọ kasị na ị nwe moral ebe ije ka dịrị aka. Enweghị moral nọ dị ya foolishness because you are alerting the security agent to confront you and even the community or the people of that area. Isn't it? So that is what IPOB is doing. We are restoring Biafra in a civilized manner, not in a stupid manner. And onye ọbụla wetara Biafra, ọbụla ya chọrọ Biafra, Biafra ọbụla isi weta ya wụrụ ọga we don't want anyhow Biafra, susuru gị si ebe a pụọ. Anyhow Biafra ka anyị ji nọrọ egbucha anyị na Farukwu, anyị agawa. If we need anyhow Biafra, we would have taken 5 states. Na ya chọrọ Biafra, anyị weta. People don't have test. Unu karịla n'iyi. So after Ozioma Nnamdi Kanu niile, ị chọkwara anyhow Biafra. Anyhow Biafra, is it different from Nigeria? Now onye na-eweta Biafra ya weta tabụla esi weta. People na-enweghị choice. Zuzu shimihu kwụ ọsịsọ. Idiot. Onye ọbụla na-eweta ya eweta. Egbuo mma gị gbuo mpa gị. Ọ wụdị onye Awụsa ma Fulani bịara gbuo mma gị. Mmadụ ugbu a gbagbuo mma gị sị gị na otu esi eweta Biafra. Na director sị onye ọbụla ga-eme ihe ọbụla ọ ga-eme. Whatever you do, Biafra will come, you do it. Ọ ga weta moto gị ka ị gbaa ya ọkụ. Gbagbuo gị. Ihe Simon ha na-eme agbagbuo gị nwa gbaa meshini gị ọkụ, ọ naghị meshini gị garị ma ọ bịa kpaka shọp gị bụ ngwa ahịa gba gị n'ọsịtatụm. Ọhịa anyị ga-eme Biafra bịa ma ndị bụ unu chọọ ịga ọrụ n'ụtụtụ, anyị agagbanye egbe n'ọnụ ụzọ ha sị ha don't come out. Ọsọ wasị agbagbuo ofu nwanne gị ya ọhụ ya n'ihu anya ya, ajụwa ya sị ya Nnamdi Kanu sị ihe ọbụla ị ga-eme Biafra bịa ile ụmụ idiot. Every time I name misinterpretation of the word of our father. Now the same thing ha na otu ha si akọwa Bible. Ka mụ nwa nọ korokoro ị ga-abịa akọwara m okwu Nnamdi Kanu. Atọ m ụmụ okwu Nnamdi Kanu m ji ntị m gee. Ihe ọbụla ọ na-agwa gị under IPOB, one central command. O nwere mgbe o mechara gwa gị sị na any people that in the another freedom and with different groups, but when you are gathering, you will see that there is a leading group or a leading movement that all of you will join, though your leaders still remain your leader. All your leaders of the group remains your leader, but you will join the movement train. Nnamdi Kanu told them. That is to say, us Ocho channel. Not you giving order, this man giving order, this one giving order, this one giving. You can't, it doesn't work. Everybody has the mouth to give order. That is why you come to IPOB, you see a small boy being a coordinator, everybody will be loyal. Because that is the channel to send instruction to us. It's not above everybody, but in IPOB there, that moment, the coordinator is in charge. He represents Nnamdi Kanu. Do you understand? one central command. Nnamdi Kanu Mechagwagi saying when they wanted to divide us, they created the river state. Still, you go on and just say, whatever you do, and Biafra will come. You do out of IPOB. So if I use your name, so whatever I will do to get money, it's the same thing. Because at times you condemn people, say, hey, this man is doing evil. So whatever you do to get money is money. So whatever you do, you know you do to get Biafra, you do it. So killing your mother, kill your, not enemy will kill your mother, you kill my mother, you kill everything. You bomb my vehicle. You say it's to get Biafra. You kill a pregnant woman. Hey, whatever you do to get Biafra, you do it. So killing a pregnant woman is part of what you do to get Biafra. Threatening our people is part of what we do to get Biafra. Declaring a job for wanted is part of what you do to get Biafra. I am asking you, telling people not to listen to Biafra is what you do to get Biafra. Telling people you are in charge of ESL you don't have connection to. You said is what you do to get Biafra. Telling people you created M branch that Nnamdi Kanu already have. He never published them. He never paraded anyone. You will not parade your own. You said that M branch. So it is what you do to get Biafra. Now I want to know. Torturing our people, setting our land ablaze is what you do to get Biafra. I'm asking you, this present one, you must answer, you must respond. After 1 year of campaign, no election, why did the election hold in Biafra? Where is the money you collected from people, fundraising? The whole people you threatened, the whole Akada, IPOB family members, all of you idiots. You call us betrayal that we are supposed to support the election. Why are you supporting the election in Biafra land? You are a hypocrite. You that is not a betrayer. Did you stop the election? The answer is no. Why did you make noise? Why did you print posters? Why? Can IPOB print poster and it will not happen? Poster. Upon that, you threaten people. Threatening. Not on the day of election. From 2 days before election, that you start killing them. And 3 days after election, I will still sit at home. Sit at home 2 days before election. If I see you, I kill you. 2 days before election. If I see you, I kill you. On the election day, if I see you, I kill you. After election, the following day on Sunday, if you come out, I kill you. The second day, Monday, if you come out, I kill you. Tuesday, if you come out, I kill you. But the election ended Saturday. You see killing people. And that is what you do for Biafra to come. So if you lie, you declare armed struggle, lie. You said innocent torture is the general commander of Biafra army, that the ESL will be notified. You lied again. Another lie. Innocent torture. Biafra army. Have you assembled at least 10? Where is the Biafra army? Let us see them. These lives have tripped. Let me use the other power bank. Okay. Did you understand? That is where the assemble of the most foolish people is, when somebody declares government in exile without presenting at least 100 army, and people clapped. Somebody declared government armed struggle. He did not present at least 100 soldiers on uniform. You clapped. He declared no checking point. He did not present army or vigilante. You clapped. You only clap for when you see video or pictures of criminal wearing black and black. Then you think that people that have no identity, that their record can be taken in the terms of freedom fight. Those people, those criminals holding AK-47, wearing black and black, burning people's vehicle, killing people, burning down motorcycle. You are clapping, posting it. You say it's your man. It's your man. What is their identity? What are their names? What is the name of their group? Who are they? Because ESM have identity. And they have their where they operate. Now, they have uniform. Your own is any criminal that wear black and black. You start clapping. People you don't have their contact. People you don't know who they are. Just because they are just acting. Both political talks. When they carry on their mission in Biafra land, you came up and say, you saw your man. Your man. Unknown gunmen. You say that your man. And this is how you were parading yourself. And from there, you were awakening all criminals to start coming up with their gun and claiming to be ESN. And that's how everywhere now is criminal. Had ESN not come out to start fighting them, nobody will be going now. The same criminal that we evangelized to, and they calmed down, they started doing job. These are the criminals you come and give them go-ahead order that they can wear black and black and claim to be ESN. And you'll be clapping for them. But these are people you don't know. You don't even have their contact. Few of them. And so many of them. Just that you see criminal activity, you claim it. And IPOB reject it. We can't claim criminal activities. Because whatever we do, we have address. I myself, I have address. ESL have addresses. So we can't take glory of criminal activities. And he says, what you do, Biafra will come. Nnamdi Kanu say, whatever you do it, Biafra will come. Umandara. You name interpret okwu ina amagi. Ị ga-aghọta ihe Nnamdi Kanu na-ekwu. Ebe bịa na-agwa anyị ya. Ya dị ka ọ naanị gị gere redio Biafra. Mgbe Nnamdi Kanu na-ekwu. Nchọrọ vidio yourself. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, look at how many they are showing me here. Okay. We move. That is what they are doing. They don't even want people to listen. And I want to play that thing that made them not to allow people to listen. I will play it again. Let me see if I can jam it. Where can I see it? Oh, where can I see it? I want to make them angry. I want to make them angry. I cannot make that video. That video is very far now. We move. Welcome, my brother. Later, they will allow you to share. Forget them. That's what they are doing, and that is why we must continue to say the truth. That's how they are doing. They are removing people. Since the program started, they are showing me 16 people. I look from the other side now, I'm seeing 34. If you can go to another person, you see it's another one. So we move. Don't mind them. What we are saying is that Nnamdi Kanu's illegal detention is our matter. No problem. But we do it carefully because he is always careful. Nnamdi Kanu fighting for Biafra, he don't fight for it stupidly. In his actions, he makes sure that our people are safe. That is what makes him a wise man. All the activities of IPOB must channel to the safety of our people. All the activities of IPOB must channel to the peace of our people. security of our people. We don't carry on activities that will start harming our people. When we are already complaining against what the Nigerian government, the way they are torturing us, what they are doing to us, the way they are detaining our people, the way they are setting up checking points, the way they are building police stations, the way they are appointing Fulani police leaders, DPO and the commissioners in our places. And you yourself, you turn around to start killing us. Because why we are complaining is that they are killing us in the name of police. And you yourself, you turn around, you start killing us in the name of freedom fighting. And when we say stop, you say we don't want our leader to be out. They sold him. They don't want him to be out. That's why they are fighting us. So, if you kill us all, Nnamdi Kanu will be out. How is it affecting the Fulani? Killing us. How will it move them to free Nnamdi Kanu when you are doing the work for them? Because they send army and police and DSS here and they are back here to kill us. And you are now helping them to kill. So how do you think they will come after you when you are doing the job which they spend enough money, resources to sponsor, and you are not doing it? Don't you know you are favoring them? It's the duty of us, the indigenous people, to say no. This thing you are doing it on the favor of the enemy. If you insisted doing it, we will prove to you that you are bribed. Because upon our explanation of the result of your actions in which you are seeing it, you insisted in killing our people, then we will come after you. Thank you. Thank you. That is what we are doing. So why we keep reminding people their lies is when you want to lie. A man I get to trade here. Not if we remind you your lies. Somebody will say, leave it, focus now. Our leader is in detention. So, and when you were lying, was our leader not in detention? When you lied against a job, was our leader not in detention? So if I remind you about your lie, one idiot will say, focus now, our leader is. But the person that was telling you that you have taken over from Nnamdi Kanu, that there is no more leadership, he's taking over from Nnamdi Kanu, and his follower said, yes, he's the one replacing our leader. When he tell you, you are okay. And when we come back to remind you, somebody is calling, let us go there and see if somebody is on the line. The caller, we have come to you, your name and where you are calling us from. I think you are with us. We have connected you. Can you hear us? Maybe you call us back. Thank you. So that is the issue. You don't just start vomiting everything.
We must be very, very disciplined. I saw a video, I don't know if it is correct.
Anything that comes into your mouth, you start vomiting. You start vomiting. Only to say you are in charge. And when the thing fell, we will remind you. When 150 days fell, people start reminding you. You start coming to complain. You say, why are they saying it now? Why are they using the weak point of their brother? Aaron, how do you give date for Biafra to come? We warned you, you don't give date. You continue giving date. And when the date have completed, we remind you that the date have completed. How is it attack? How is it evil? How is it hatred? To remind you. I'm asking you. Or do you think that 150 days is 150 years? So you think it will not reach? When we could be able to wait for 90 days of UN reply, 90 days before they will reply us, we could be able to wait, talk about us 150 days. That's why all the moment you see us posting the words of Nnamdi Kanu, We post it because he wasn't speaking carelessly. He was not doing it to take power from anybody. No. He was doing it to save us. Therefore, he said the truth. And his program, any part is good to cut out. Any part of the program of Nnamdi Kanu, if you cut it out, you will use it to treat any program. So if you cut the one of Emerima out, they will say, why are you doing this? You are attacking him. But he's the one who said it. And you clapped. Now we bring it out for you to clap for him again. Because you clapped that day. Go ahead. And we cut it out and say, look at what you are clapping. We want you to clap for him again. He said, you are attacking Emerima for posting his video or posting his... is he not the one that said it? Then how is it attack? That is how low their brain is. And that is why we will continue to push. Because this very battle IPOB is championing, we will not spare anybody that have come to destroy what our people have died for. We will not allow you, because there is no way we can see those people and beg them, those that the Nigerian government have killed. So in their absence, we need to fight to defend that thing that made them to die. Because you cannot see them anymore to defend them. But you defend the cause. If you defend that cause, they are okay. And that is what we are doing. There is no way you can convince us to start demolishing our house, the house of IPOB, that we have suffered. There's no way. If you like, you call us names to start fighting our leadership. You are dreaming. That is our house. We suffer to build it. Your envy or hatred to us or the leadership or a single person in the leadership can never make us to start scattering our house. We are not mad people like you. If we have leakage, we'll find a way and patch it. If our leader is out, he can change the roofing. But for now, in his absence, we will make sure there is no leakage. We will make sure we confront any enemy that come to demolish our house. So if you see us fighting, defending IPOB, defending Nnamdi Kanu, you will think as if it is a personal interest. No, it is what we agreed on. And we took oath on it. And when you see us doing it, you will know that we are very serious. Thank you. Thank you. My program at 2 hours. The middle at 2 hours. At 2 hours. Okay. So that is it. Nnamdi Kanu must be freed. Tomorrow, you can join in at Twitter here. Now broadcast for Twitter Tuesday. I'm gonna be here every Tuesday. After the program, I have one at Radio Biafra the same Tuesday. Tuesday gonna resume so this time. So you will join us tomorrow 8:30 a.m. here broadcast. You tweet, you screenshot or tweet. Post in the comment section of the program. Then you do your Twitter handle. There, all your comment, Twitter handles. Our people that will be joining, their duty is to follow you. Follow all the Twitter handles there. Right? And they will follow you back. You retweet their tweets. Okay, we are back. They should allow the program. And I will see you. So that is it. That is where we'll be building it. Then I am not there now. I go to Twitter, Shaka, and now why here I can Twitter to be calling in. If we buy your Twitter account, only Twitter handle, only tweet. If you don't tweet, you will not call us. You post your tweet. That's how we do it. Simple. Thank you. Thank you. We are rounding up. May Chukwu Abiyama continue to guide all of you, protect you, provide for you, provide for our leader, save him, free him, guide IPOB family members. May he continue to sustain our people that are being injured one way or the other. May he continue to encourage our people that are in different detention facilities in Nigeria. May Chukwu Abiyama solve our unseen problems and the seen. Let him continue to be in charge as he has been from beginning. May his name be highly lifted above every other names, because we know that all these achievements of IPOB and Nnamdi Kanu came from him, and the very victory we are looking for is also coming from him. The ones we have secured came from him, and we know that in the end, him alone must be glorified, because we must rejoice within Nnamdi Kanu and in the land of Biafra, being freed. In your name, Chi Ukwu Okike, Abia, Amara, Pro, Ime, ihe niile, we have prayed. He said, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
We must be very, very disciplined. I saw a video, I don't know if it is correct, and I know there are men and listening to them to listen very, very carefully. If we are disciplined, we can defeat any army in the world. Discipline is the key. I saw a video, you know me, I don't hide anything, about people dragging bags of onions from a trailer. If we get the name of the owner of those goods that some people were vandalizing, IPOB will pay them the value of a trailer load of onions. We'll pay it. We are not doing what we are doing to become lawless or uncontrolled. You know me, I don't condone any act of criminality. I cannot condone it. If you know the name of the person that owns the trailer of onions that was vandalized, bring it to my attention and we will pay them back in full. That nonsense cannot happen again. I've told people before, places of worship is out of bounds. Banks you cannot touch. You cannot steal anything belonging to anybody. You cannot. If you steal something belonging to somebody, be it a bag of onions or tomatoes or yam or whatever it is, regardless of who the owner is, I don't care who the owner is. If you steal anything in the course of this movement, people are going to die as a result of it. You cannot steal one thing, but instead, if you're hungry, if you go to the nearest house, they will feed you. That scene that I saw of a trailer being vandalized carrying onions is a disgrace to our struggle. And I'm going to find those who are responsible for that rubbish and be dealt with.
Okay. It's okay. From me, Fearless IPOB Evangelist Mazi Maduabuchi, I'm from here, our homeland radio Biafra. It is good afternoon.
Zoo is panicking. They are panicking. I love it. They are panicking. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. We are live and we are direct. They are panicking. Zoo is panicking. Zoo is panicking. Onyemuche has come back. Biafrans are coming back to my page. Yoruba. It is the truth. I tell you the truth. It doesn't. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're holding my life. You take it. It's your good. Was Shoyinka not corrupt? Was Taisholari not corrupt? Name one Yoruba man that isn't corrupt. Name one. Name one that is good. I said name one. Tell me a Yoruba man that served in the public office and went back with integrity or integrity intact. Name one person. You can't. Yoruba should stop supporting evil. Yoruba, stop supporting evil. To do you no good. I want confirmation. Chinasa, tell me if I am coming out loud and clear on they have done something.
Chinasa Woru
done something to Radio Biafra.
Chinasa Woru.
I do not know what is happening.
Come on now, listen to
I do not know.
He start what take order. Just listen to Iberima. He take away the instruction. The question answer and then I do confirmation. Confirmation.
We went off. I was at
the take order.
We've come back. It's jumped to nearly. This is 5.9, nearly 6K. You see what Yoruba is. You see how Yoruba is messing themselves up on Facebook. You see how they're messing themselves. Did you see how disgraceful they are? You think you can stop the truth? You've got to be joking. You must be dreaming. We are live and we are direct. And humanity is listening to us because we preach the truth. You may not like it, and quite frankly, I do not give a damn. If you like it or if you don't like it or it doesn't bother me. Because we preach the truth.
Simple.
The whole truth and nothing but the truth. We are live and we are direct. The world is on the seesaw. Hey, Yoruba. Yoruba, leave evil, that evil may leave you alone. This same evil was what Afonja got dabbled in and you lost the lorry. Till now, you have not learned anything. Haven't you? You've learned nothing. Absolutely nothing. I was broadcasting 1 minute ago. You reduced my number from over 33,000 to 3,000. And they connected. And it's over 8K. And when I preach this very gospel, people don't understand. We will continue. Because we are relentless. If you like, reduce it to 0. They got so frustrated, they cut off the whole thing. Is it going to save you? It can't save you. I am Nnamdi, can't save you. I preach the truth always. Look at my face, oh, look at it. I am pulling it up because when we catch any time. Yes, Chinasa said they cut us off. We are back again.
Chinasa Woru,
we are back again.
Come on, listen to Iberima. Listen to Iberima. He take away the order. The when they are dragging the back. Chinasa Woru.
Come and pull that his face. I'm pulling my face here. Is there any mask? But you see Jubril, here, this one is 4. Here, 2. Here, 2, making it 4. Eyebrow, 1 is here. The other one is here. 4 eyebrows. Hole, there is a hole here. Let me show you that I don't have any hole in the neck. Can Jubril do this? Can Jubril do it? I'm asking you. Jubril again, but can Jubril do it? Is there not any hole on my neck? Can you see it? Can you see it here? Any hole on my neck? You claim your president is a man with a hole in the neck. The zoo is finished. And I know some of our white folks watching will say this man is too bad.
Just be patient with me. There is a place we are heading on this video.
Just we are 11K.
The topic, that's where we are heading. Just be patient with me. He wants to say it now.
Just leave, abandon evil. You are not going to get anything. You cannot gain anything. And leave Jonathan alone.
That is here.
Leave Patience alone.
Listen.
If even maybe toy with Jonathan a little bit, but Patience, you must leave her alone.
That is our topic. That is our topic.
You must, in fact, you ask, let us go. Who is the idiot? Who is looking for
Listen.
For Patience to start with? Let us see who the
Abubakar Malami.
Looking for Patience. Can't go warrior.
You see the anger of Malami? Just get the anger of Malami now.
Bloomberg reports that the banks told to provide the bank details of Jonathan and others inclusive.
One of the angers of Malami. Who asked for it?
The Attorney General of the zoo was quoted by the court documents as asking for information contained. Okay. IPOB.
Thank you. We move. Yes, I am back. Thank you. You know, I was live here a few hours ago. Facebook was disturbing me. And we need to come back again. Our leaders' health, no improvement. And we must continue to do what he asks us to do. We must do it, things that are legal. We must do it. Even self-defense is also legal. Nigeria is aware of this very truth. We will continue to do what is legal as our leader is believe in legality, and everything IPOB does are genuine, because everything we are doing is legitimate. That is why you will continue to abide under that very command. They will inquire, they will ask, they will consult, they will reason, they will sit down and discuss before they give you the order. That is why they are like cabinets. That is why the office of deputy was abolished. Deputy can be on radio and give any order without consulting leadership because he's a deputy director. But when that office is abolished, this very leadership must sit down and discuss. That is why no radio Biafra broadcaster can give you order. Rather, they will take your complaint to the leadership. Or they give you direction. Go and listen to our broadcasters. We study them. Direction. Right? They don't give order. That's what they want to be giving order on radio. Why broadcaster does not give order? Because Nnamdi is director of Radio Biafra. Some people don't understand why we are always trying to protect this very IPOB. We have nothing else, and then Nnamdi have nothing else apart from IPOB. And when you see us protecting and defending it jealously, you will know that we fight for it, we suffer for it. It is our achievement. Nobody have given us such thing since 1914. We must protect it, we must defend it. We know Facebook. You are welcome, Facebook, after all, on your platform. But this very moment we must preach. If they seize my voice, please inform me. I remain the fearless IPOB evangelist Mazi Maduabuchi. I am from Mondiabo is in Aniri. Aniri is a local government in Ojiriva province, Biafra land. Without waiting much time, we must have to pray. We must have to pray. We must have to do so immediately. Our leaders' health is not showing any improvement. That is why I need to come back again to bring some people closer to what we are doing. Maybe they thought we have forgotten, but we are doing these things for record purposes. They thought we have forgotten. Read their names there. Read their names on my topic. Read it at the description of the program. You will see them. This is, that is, Patient Jonathan, Bezan Madeke, Stella Odua, Jonathan, good luck, Jonathan. Ojo Zokalo, what are their names? Ngozo Konjiwala, Olisameto, ingrate human beings, ingrate. These very people are very, very wicked. How Jotaranjo, Kanyanya Shishi, Hakarin, Kapenanjo, how Jotaranjo, Nnamdi Kanu was defending them, chasing away Fulani away from them. Where are they today? Very, very wicked people, and we must remind them. We must remind them. That is why I am here with this very topic, and we must go to our God. Thank you, Zudo. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Zamara. Thank you, Hunanya. Thank you, Mboche. Omembonya Njemon, Onya Isi. Facebook, you are welcome. We are consulting our God. Chukwu abịama lekwe ndị iro Facebook sokwa. Bido tie ha mmanwụ. Those Facebook stars that receive salary from money Facebook gets from IPOB data or Biafra agitators data, and those Facebook are attacking us. As far as they get their salary from the money, from data money of IPOB agitating for Biafra on Facebook, God, you will never forget to punish them. They are eating cost money as far as they are attacking us and taking our money for data while they attack us. They will never go unpunished. Visit them and their families for being on Facebook in Lagos, and they will be attacking our program here while they are taking our data, which was the money you gave to us. Chukwu abịama, do not allow them to rest. Visit Facebook stars with your anger. Deal with them. They will never go scot-free. The same way you are visiting the armies in our land, the same way you are visiting the politicians in our land, deal with them for being wicked to your people. Deal with them. We don't know how you are going to deal with them. And in the areas that you will need human beings, IPOB is here presence. Use IPOB positively. Use us. That is why we are here. We are here for the defense of our people. We are here for the defense of our people. We are here to protect our land. And we are here to standing on the gap as you require, that you are looking for a man that will stand in the gap and fight for your people. And then Nnamdi Kanu indicated. And we are here rounding him up. We round him up. Nothing will happen. And we are here. As you use Moses, you ask him to hold the staff in the valley and stand on the mountain, while the Israelites were fighting with the Amalekites in the valley of Rephidim. The same way, we ask you to use us, use Nnamdi Kanu, use our leadership, give them a staff to hold, that we can never get tired. Give them a staff to hold, that the enemy cannot win us. Continue to strengthen us, strengthen Nnamdi Kanu, continue disgracing the enemy. For after all the torture, the brain of Nnamdi Kanu remains intact. Thank you, because that is their frustration. We will continue to come to you because our leader Nnamdi Kanu directed us to you, Chukwu abịama. He did not direct us to any other God. He did not tell us that any other God is holding his life. He told us you are the one in charge of his life. And when we talk about his health condition, we must consult you because you are involved. In our movement, you are involved because he told us that as we proceed, you, Chukwu abịama in heavens, presides over every of our proceedings. And since then, we have been witnessing it. But last thing we want to say is Nnamdi Kanu and Biafra restoration. All glory and honor must return to you. In your name, Chi Uku Okike Abiyamara Primehenile, we have prayed. He said, thank you. Let us go back to our topic. In case you are joining us, help us to share. Help us to share. Go back to the very video. Please listen from this side. Let us join it. Listen, just listen. Listen, and we will use it to move to other people. Thank you. Thank you. We want to talk to hypocrites. We want to talk to we want to talk to very wicked people from our side. They are both fathers and mothers. They are fully involved. Their names are there. They thought we have forgotten. We cannot forget because we fought for them. Our leader called us to fight for them. We tweeted, we posted, we demanded that the enemy should leave them alone. Today, they are nowhere to be found. They were no, but we cannot forget them. We must come up and remind them that we can never forget. We can never forget because Nnamdi Kanu will be out. The time is coming when they will be in need of IPOB. Time is coming. Time is coming. If not that P2B is, that is, he's want to cover his face in shame, he needs IPOB. You need IPOB. Everybody needs IPOB. Forget the rubbish. You need IPOB. Simple. Nobody that does not need IPOB. And time is coming. If they think that where Nnamdi Kanu is now is the end, that is a lie. Very soon he will be out and the enemy will come after you. If our leader asks us to defend the person who do you see disobedience? That is when our leader will see disobedient. If enemy, you know, now you can hear us say nobody should touch P2B. Right? Do you know why? Because of this voice you want to hear. But after our leader is out, no politician, our leader Nnamdi Kanu can never tell us to fight for any politician and we will do it. We must disobey. After this one, if enemy come after them to catch them, we can never, unless those that indicated this time, any politician that is positively, not negatively, not demanding for bail, just like all Joseph. Soludo have changed. He said, free Nnamdi Kanu now, no more bail. That is what we need. Soludo is playing his part. Only that the other governors made this agreement and sold out on Nnamdi Kanu when Soludo have not come to office. Had he been there, maybe they will convince him, he will join them. He's just like on a neutral ground, and these people don't want to tell him the truth. They don't want to tell Soludo the truth of the business they did with the life of Nnamdi Kanu. This very Ugwani, Obiano, that is in US, Obiano, Willie Obiano, what are their names? Ifeanyi Okowa, Nyesom Wike, what are their names? Okezi Bazu, what are their names? Dave Umahi. What is the name of the other Bayelsa state governor? What is the name of they are all the Eastern region? If when the Fulani was meeting the East, the Southeast, they also met them. Fulani contacted them. They knew we are brothers. They contacted them. But the most place I am channeling now is on the 5 East Southeast governors. Soludo is neutral in their sellout of Nnamdi Kanu. Soludo, it is now that Soludo want to know what actually happened. These people refuse to work with Soludo. He had been calling these people because if they involve in the issue of free Nnamdi Kanu, Fulani will send EFCC because they have very secret agreement on how to sell Nnamdi Kanu out. That is why you cannot see them to join Soludo to raise voice. That is why you cannot see them to say anything about Nnamdi Kanu. That is why you can't hear from them. You can't hear from them. These governors are very wicked. Okay, see, we know they are not. Therefore, mine, Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi, and what are their names? Hope are them. Very, very dangerous human beings. They sold out Nnamdi Kanu. They gave 100 million bounty on the head of Nnamdi Kanu, and the Northern Consensus Forum, they said Coalition of Northern Consensus Forum, federal government announced the 100 million on behalf of Northern Consensus Forum, as if there is anything like that. But this 100 million came from Southeast governors, 5 of them. This 100 million, they placed bounty on the head of Nnamdi Kanu, came from these Southeast governors, 5 of them. They raised this 100 million. These very Southeast governors, they are involved in the $100,000 that Madam Oyibo gave to ESN support, to support ESN, $100,000. That very money was from the same Southeast governors, politicians. They sent it to Ipob, they call Madam Oyibo, who gave that money, and that was how she went closer to ESN account. These very people are very, very wicked. But I must go direct to these very people I want to go to. I want to go to them. We will continue to voice out, irrespective of how it is hurting the enemy, irrespective of the inconveniences surrounding us. We must continue because that is what we need. Listen before we move. Listen.
Your president.
I want to.
Man with a hole in the neck. You must leave her alone. You must.
Let me get it very.
Just leave. Abandon evil.
Listen now to our topic. The man who defended, he defended everybody.
Leave Jonathan alone.
Do you hear him?
Leave Patience alone.
Do you hear him?
If even maybe toy with Jonathan a little bit, but Patience, you must leave her alone. You must. You must. In fact, you ask, let us go. Who?
Did you understand? A good man. He said, Jonathan, you are imbecilic. Jonathan, you are very, very foolish. You allow a Fulani man, a cattle rider, to take power away from you. Jonathan, you have failed us. Jonathan, you are a disappointment. Right? When Nnamdi Kanu was saying these things, immediately Fulani thought that he cannot defend them. They came to arrest Jonathan. Nnamdi Kanu said, no, leave Jonathan alone. Do you see the man? Do you see the man? We are fighting for his freedom because everybody benefits from him. Do you see? He said, leave Jonathan alone. Leave patient Jonathan alone. On Radio Biafra Nnamdi Kanu. Leave Jonathan alone. Leave patient Jonathan alone. He said, you can toil away with Jonathan. Do you see patient Jonathan? That is no-go area. Patient Jonathan, no-go area. Don't touch her. Can you understand? Now go to other broadcasts. He now said, nobody should touch Okonjo-Iweala. She's our mother. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala. Nobody should touch Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala. Nnamdi Kanu was saying. Nobody should touch Telodua. Leave Desian Madeke alone. Nobody should touch Desian Madeke. This one now cross. He said, yes, we are not saying that they are not corrupt. We are not saying that they are saints. But we are saying that before you touch them, you must go after Obarodiko. You must go after El-Rufai. You must go after Yusuf Buhari. You must go after Aisha Buhari, Ali Button. You must go after Ahmed Bola Tinubu. You must go after, what is it called? Our leader was busy calling the names of the criminals. Already criminals before this one. Before this one, you are suspecting. He said, before you touch Jonathan, there are other ex-presidents. Go after Babangida. Go after Abdulsalam Abubakar. These are presidents from your side. Why are you leaving them? You are going after Jonathan. Though he disappointed us, we have the right to blame him, but you don't have the right to come and take him. We send them to duties. They have served you. They came back. We blame them. That does not give you the impetus to come and arrest them. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Let me repeat their name again. Leave President Jonathan alone. Share this program. Any of them, these people I'm calling their name, any of them you have their handle, tag them. Tag them. Nnamdi Kanu said, leave good Lord Jonathan alone. Leave President Jonathan alone. Nobody should touch Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala. Leave her alone. She's our mother. She's our mother. Don't touch Desian Madeke. Leave Stella Oldua. After that period, we now came to another level. They must release Ojo Sokal. Release Olisametu. Release Ojo Sokal. Release Olisametu. You must release them. If you don't release them, if you don't release Ojo Sokal, if you don't release Olisametu, I will publish all the northern, all the corrupt politicians from northern Nigeria. I will publish it and send it to the U.S. government, U.S. Department of State. Can you understand the man, Nnamdi Kanu? A very huge success to humanity. Huge success. It doesn't matter your tribe. He defends everybody. Imagine Nnamdi Kanu defending these fake politicians. Defending them. Protecting them. Where do you see them today? They are nowhere to be found. They are nowhere to be found. when I posted DSS, army, police, nobody, don't threaten P2B. I was only basing on this, right? I based on this very, our leader. We are blaming them for countering our movement because his contesting for president was only countering our demand for Biafra restoration, right? But if Fulani want to arrest him, if you leave him, if you don't speak out, then you are not following what our leader said. But immediately, our leader is out. Anybody that did not participate, if any Nigerian government touch that person, we can never campaign. That is when you will know we disobey order. That is when you will know we disobey order. Let our leader be out. The only politician that we can, they think everything have ended. Don't worry, they will come after you. The only politician we can defend if our leader is out, are the people that are bold to demand for free Nnamdi Kanu. If not, anybody that fall victim when our leader is out, any politician, we can never talk about you. All of you are very wicked. Imagine all Joseph Kanu that was shouting, I know where Nnamdi Kanu is. I will get him. Give me time. I will know where he is. After all and all, you failed. You were arrested and put in Kuje, right? The same one Nnamdi Kanu, he was telling, he's with woman. I know him. I know where I'll get him. I will get him. He has not escaped. I know where to. The same man said, Joseph Kanu must be released. Joseph Kanu must be released. Olisametu must be released. That is a good man. Upon their betrayal, do you see what we cannot forgive you? That what our leader can never talk to you if you are using the name of Biafra agitation for fraud. He can never come for your rescue. You are a thief. Are you aware? Just like somebody that was busy attacking IPOB leadership, if you fall victim, we can never come for your sake. Because the politicians are better than you. How are they better than you? They never claim to be in charge of IPOB. No politician have claimed in charge of ESN. No politician have raised funds in the name of IPOB. No politician have raised funds in the name of ESN. No governor in the East have done so. No Nigerian army have done so. No politician have launched another radio to replace Radio Biafra. No politician have conducted vote of no confidence against IPOB leadership. Therefore, that is the worst crime which we can never accept. Imposing yourself as a leader of IPOB. That is the highest crime. We cannot forgive. But as a politician, that the enemy come after you. When we defend you, we come and beat you at home. But you see you that attack IPOB, attack our lawyer, attack our leader's wife, we can never pardon you. We can never. Whatever comes to you, you will face it. Your crime is a high crime to compare with that of politician. Politician will call the army or police to kill us. You yourself, you a Biafran, will give order to fellow civilians you gave gun to shoot our people. Upon that, you committed impersonations. You can never be forgiven. You can never. Do you see the difference now? Because of some idiot that, hey, why you said you committed crime against humanity? Dubious one. You are too dubious. Raise fund in the name of Nnamdi Kanu, which Dave Umar have never done. Wike have never done. He carried on Obi massacre. He never claimed in charge of IPOB. These are enemies we see front to front. We meet them face to face. We fight them face to face. Your own, you come to the IPOB, you are killing us. You come to the freedom fight, you are killing us. Your own is worse. That is enemy in the house. The very worst enemy. We can't spare you. But you see those people that show themselves as enemy. Their case is different. They are using political position to kill us. Your own, you use disguise in the name of freedom fighting to kill us. Upon that, you want to destroy the foundation of Nnamdi Kanu with allegations and lies. Your crime is the worst. Your crime is worse than that of Ipob. It's a crime. Ipob showed himself as an enemy. He was dictated. Your own, you claim to be fighting for the same thing while you keep killing us and fighting to destroy us. You can never be forgiven. Let us go back to them. We move. Share it very well. Listen again. In case you are joining us.
Going to get anything. You cannot gain anything. And leave Jonathan alone.
One.
Leave Patience alone.
Two.
Even if you even maybe toy with Jonathan a little bit, but Patience, you must leave her alone. You must. You must. In fact, you ask, let us go. Who is the idiot who is looking for Patience?
See where Malami is involved. Malami. Fulani boy.
Bloomberg reports that the banks told to provide the bank details of Jonathan and others, including the group, who asked for it. The Attorney General of the zoo was spotted by the court documents as asking for information contained. Okay. IPOB.
Did you understand? That is the man we are talking. You come after our people, our mothers, our fathers. He did not say they are sent. He said, go after the northern politician first. They stole money first. After going after them, then if you come to take it, then it will be acceptable. Whereby there are northern ex-presidents that have not been probed. Why are you going after Jonathan? Why not to hold Absalom Abubakar first? Why not investigate the Babangida? Gowon is there. Have you interrogated the Gowon? All of them are there. Obasanjo is there from Yoruba. Have you go after him? The person you are going around, both the wife, demanding for the account is President Jonathan. Did you understand? It is quite different from claiming in charge of IPOB. Your own crime cannot be forgiven. Compromised politicians are different from somebody that claims to be freedom fighting. You are killing our own. And the fighting IPOB structure, you cannot be forgiven. Go, if you like, kill yourself. Go, if you like, if you listen to this program, you'll be angry. You know, if you are not genuine in mind, you will be angry. If you are genuine in mind, you know that even me that is, I don't shift. What I say today is what I will say tomorrow. We condemn evil. Go and ask them that know me. The same thing, that is where I stand. If you like, you start crying. That is your business. I don't have time with you. Just from the time our leader was kidnapped, just go and follow my broadcast. You see if I have changed. I don't move an inch. I don't shift. I don't shake. I don't even panic. Panicking or shaking for what? When I know what we are fighting for. If you like, you leave IPOB complete. That is your business. That is where I remain. We don't shake. We know what we discussed. Do you understand? Where are these people that I called their name? Where are they? Where is Jose Amadek? Where is, let me forget her first. Where is Okonji-Iweala? She's busy taking care of money. But the man that chased away Buhari, Nnamdi Kanu, is in detention. Illegally. Do you know my anger? He is illegally. Court have discharged him. What are these people afraid of? What are you now afraid of? I want to know. This is the highest cowardice. These people are not human beings. I'm telling you, these people are not human beings. Upon court order that freed Nnamdi Kanu, you cannot say anything. But we are trying to jump out. These people are very dangerous. These politicians, they are dangerous. You were trying to voice out when he was brought home back earlier. So that thing was to cover yourself. We are monitoring the case. We are following the case. Yes. Whereas they will send supervisor, will be supervising the case. Yes, we will look for political solution to free Nnamdi Kanu. We are following the case. We are following the case, thinking that Nnamdi Kanu will be jailed. Because Fulani have written press release and gave it to them. The press release they will be using to calm us down. All the governors have it. In case if Nnamdi Kanu is jailed, the press release they will use to calm us down. The first time, that one is different from the press release they wrote and gave to them in case had they killed Nnamdi Kanu in Kenya. That one is different. Don't ask them for mine. Oh, okay. Go, if your father is the chairman, traditional rulers council of any state, but between Imo, Enugu, Ebonyi, Anambra, and Abia, chairman, traditional rulers council, ask him, where is the letter? Where is that press release Fulani gave to you from office of Lai Mohammed that you will use to calm your state down if Nnamdi Kanu die in Kenya? Ask him. Ask your governor also. Dave Umar, chairman governors forum, they gave him his own. Go ask Bishop Chukwuma. Go ask Bishop Chukwuma of Anglican and Enugu. Where is your slot? Where is that? Where is the letter they gave you for the slot? Where is that letter? Where is that thing they gave you to tell you how you be calming people down if something happened to Nnamdi Kanu? That's why Bishop Chukwuma first of all jumped up and said Nnamdi Kanu was caught in Brazil with a woman. Bishop Chukwuma of Anglican, Enugu diocese, you see you. Where is the slot they gave you that Mbaka rejected? Where is that slot? And where is the statement they gave you to give if Nnamdi Kanu is jailed? Where is it? Can you publish it? We IPOB. We IPOB will deal with all of you. Did you understand? They were busy giving slots. Some of them that they gave slot to betray Nnamdi Kanu, they could not be able to win election. Now, they were disappointed. That is why I told you within a short while they will leak the secret. Some of them are frustrated. Because after election, secret will leak. People that election did not favor. So many of them giving slot was promised Senate and President, House of Rep. God also Joseph. Some of the results you had are slots. Some of them that are winning Senate, they got slot. So the duty of this INEC is to announce them winner. Fulani gave them slot because of Nnamdi Kanu. So many of them will still be getting appointments. They will win election. They will be raked in because they contributed in kidnapping Nnamdi Kanu. Why some of them will be disappointed? That is what we are asking them. Can they tell us the slot that Mbaka rejected? And so many of them collected the slot. What are the slots for? Now, the people that say we are monitoring the case, when the man was discharged, what do? They don't monitor again. Political solution has been defeated by the court. Political solution is just what you discuss on how to do it. Negotiation. This one is that court have put a full stop, both your negotiation, both your political solution. Then I ask you, if you cannot speak out when court have given order, That is to say, all those things you have been talking when our leader was brought home earlier was trash. All of them are hypocrisy because are hypocritical words because you don't mean it. If you mean it, when you would have voiced out is now the court freedom. Governors, you were monitoring the case, isn't it? Ohaneze, you were monitoring the case. You were looking for a political solution, isn't it? Traditional rulers, you went for political solution, isn't it? Elders, you went for political solution. Sam Badrika Amechi is dead. He's late. May his soul rest in peace. He was the only one who was standing. Okwadike, since Nnamdi Kanu was discharged, you know, you went to court, you suffered, you tried, you were interviewed. You know, you are our father. But if Fulani kill you now for demanding for court order to be obeyed, do you think you die a shameful death? No, with your age now, if you start singing Free Nnamdi Kanu like a song, if you die, is it a shameful death? I don't know what all of you are dodging. Look at us. As we have not even enjoyed anything, we are giving out our life. At your age, you have been a governor, you have been everything. Can't you sacrifice your life for your people? Demand for Free Nnamdi Kanu, Okwadike. Sing it like a song every week. Sing it like song. Let them kill you for such demand. It is not a shameful death. I don't know why God cannot just take IPOB members to all this kind of position. Let us say truth and die once. What kind of nonsense is this? Somebody will be old. You can see if I'm in their age, every day I'll be singing Free Nnamdi Kanu based on court order. If you are pointing gun on my head, I will say it too. I'm not asking for political solution. I say obey court order. Kill me. Kill me for demanding for court order to be obeyed. Kill me. You tell me why you established the court. You kill me. Why you appointed judges. Old men that want to live 200 years without keeping anything for us. You don't keep anything for us. Look at young youths like us. We want to keep something. Instead of just voice, nobody can give voice. And if we want to take action, they say they are elders. They say, calm down. You calm down. When you would have heard your voice, it is when we want to take action, you will now know you have voice. How can somebody be 80 years, 80 years, 70 years? You cannot say Free Nnamdi Kanu. As a court ordered, not by your order, not under threat or forcing government. How can somebody from Biafra land from 70 years ago be dodging to say Free Nnamdi Kanu based on court order? I don't know. Why are you living? Why is God keeping you alive? Why are you living here? Are you afraid of being arrested for asking for government to obey court order? I don't know what people are thinking. I don't know. I don't know what I'm afraid of. Obey court order, is it a crime? IPOB is not sending anybody to go and beg. If you are going to beg, we didn't send you. If you are a human being, be bold enough and say, obey court order. It is your right. It's not something apology. It's not something you'll be tempting. It's not something you'll be begging somebody. You don't beg. Don't beg. Oh, don't beg. If you are not bold enough to demand that government should obey court order, go your way. What kind of elders are these? Children demand for Free Nnamdi Kanu. Youth demanding for Free Nnamdi Kanu based on court order. Elders are afraid not to be killed. So you want to hear it to the earth. So you want to be 200 years without giving us anything. The ones who all of you lived, what did you give to us? Now that you can, if Fulani will kill you for saying obey court order and free Nnamdi, let Fulani kill you. We are here, we are IPOB. We gave memo. Do you know what it means? Issue memo. Because of Mbazuri damage. Do you know what IPOB memo means? We issued memo. It is in history. It is on record that we sent condolence to the family of Mbazuri damage. We sent media there to cover it. It is an honor. When time comes, when Biafra comes, you will see his position. You will see his status. You will see what his future will mean. These are seeds you must have to sow. People should stop deceiving themselves. When Biafra comes, you will see the status of Mbazuri damage. That is when you will know. You will know what you did to yourself. Old men that don't want to sow any seed, that does not want to pay any sacrifice. If you see them eating the food of our mothers, our great-grandfathers discovered, they will be doing their mouth like a pig. Chọpụtara ha ero, chọpụtara ha nchuanwụ, chọpụtara ha ọkazị, chọpụtara ha ụzịza, chọpụtara ha ụtazị, chọpụtara ha ntụrụkpa. Ndị a na-azụ okenye, these elders, ndị go 8 years, what do they give to us? Common demand for free Nnamdi Kanu in a Nyamabata, Eta. Men and women died to discover a good leaf that is good to eat. Today you enjoy it. You leave the wrong one. You call the other one Kendemmo, Edendemmo, Jindemmo. Men who ate it and died.
It's really too hell.
Men ate it and died. They kept it for us. They gave us abacha.
Right. It's connected us.
They gave us all good things. They told us how to eat it. The way to cook ofe, the way to cook ofe, the way to cook any soup. That is how you are cooking it. You never discovered anything for us. You didn't give us anything. They created our village for us. They cut trees. They refused to go to their own work. They cut trees. They created roads. They discovered streams. And where we'll be fetching. They cleared it. They make it open. Some villages that does not have stream, they went extra mile they crossed 2 communities to discover stream, and they made agreement with that community that their children and their great-grandchildren will be fetching water from this stream. A force of men and women. Some gave their land for town hall. Some gave their land for village square. Some gave their land for village market. And the villagers should go and build the market. They will stop work. They named our village. Your village. Today you say, to stop me here. This is our bus stop. These are efforts of men. Men died when they ate the wrong fruit, the wrong leaf. Men died. Women died. Before they say this one is good. That one they told you is Kendemmo. It harmed somebody. Either it caused sickness or somebody died. And since then they told you it's Kendemmo. No much explanation. They told you it is for the spirit. You know how many arrows that you don't eat. You know it. Why can't you eat it? You will tell your children this one will run them more. Men discovered it. Women discovered it. They ate the wrong one and discovered the good one. Why can't you pay sacrifice for us? Why can't you hate your life and demand for friend Nnamdi Kanu? Nigeria should obey court order. What kind of elder are you from 70 years in Biafra land that is still afraid to demand for court order to be obeyed? What kind of elder are you? What kind of human being are you? What are you afraid of? You don't need to live. Just die off and go. You don't need to live. Die off and go. Someone that is 70, 80 years is afraid to demand for court order to be obeyed. And you want me to greet you good morning in the morning. What kind of rubbish is this? They discovered the only being. They knew that it will before you eat it, they discover ogiri is science. Don't you know science? Something that will be smelling. You cannot be with it in a room, but you put it in your soup. People discover it. Can you discover such thing? Common free Nnamdi Kanu, you can't do it. The people suffer to find food for you. Just say free Nnamdi Kanu, let us see who will kill you. Let us see who will kill you. We issue memo. Over Bazilika Mechi is an honor. It's on record. He fought very well in his old age. He must be remembered when Biafra comes. You that is there being afraid. I don't know, it's only 200 years. Okay, it's like I am walking. Okay, you want to be, you want us to die, then you live. You that is 80 years, come and live now. Get here. Come and live. I think you are a politician. You are Hanesi. Get here. No, can you walk up here? About window, Maka than working. If I am 70 years, if you check, you go to 80, I'm 98 something. Also, to don't make the road or that free Nnamdi Kanu until the man of the sand. Based on court order or crime. Based on court order is not a crime. I'm not begging you. I'm not demanding you. I'm not asking for political solution. Obey court order. Simple. You can't say it. In Iraq, we shall go put that for you. Thank you. Share it very wide. Nobody should touch Okonji Wala. Nobody should touch Patient Jonathan. Leave Jonathan alone. Leave Patient Jonathan alone. Leave Stella Odu alone. Leave what are their names? Release Ojo Zokalo. Release Olisameto. Where are they today? Where are these people? Okonji Wala is looking to be to be in charge of World Bank. His home is at fire. His house is burning. She's there looking to take care of money of the world. You are taking care of money in the world when you don't have home. Fulani have overrun your land. Without Nnamdi Kanu, you can't have a place to go. Ego ndị ọcha. Okonji Wala, ichefuo na Nnamdi Kanu si nobody should touch it. Ọ na hapụ Buhari ka ọ bụrụ gị. Ka ebe ga na-elekọta ego a. Gị na Eze Azaki kara ịnọ. Ọkwa ya? No problem. Our leader said they want to come and take Ejirika. They want to arrest him. We are monitoring. The same on Nnamdi Kanu. That is our general. Nobody should touch Ejirika. He's the general. He's a general we are seeing. Everybody have their own general. Ejirika is our general. Nobody should touch him. The same on Nnamdi Kanu. Odogu. Onye na-atụ mba. Onye na-atụ mba. Onye na-atụ mba ndị. Onye na-atụ ndị iro. Onye na-atụ mba Nnamdi Kanu. Odogu. Onye na-abacha mba. Defend onye army. Onye na-defend general army general. Civilian na-defend army general Nnamdi Kanu. Odogu nwoke. Buhari, you know, you say you are a general. I'm a civilian. When time come, I will show you what civilian can do to a general. No, you say you went to war, right? Okay, you went to war college. I did not go to any place. I'm a civilian. You say I'm a small boy. When time come, I will show you what small boy will do to an elder. That is the lion. Not a chaisha when I bury a lemanish. A quote with any walking away him. Iga Prosa Kaikwo. Okay, now somebody chọrọ I gave Wezoku war. He gave Wezoku war. What are you holding truth for? You want to die with the truth. Nigerian government, obey court order. Only the movie have working. You go 70 years. You go 80 years. You go 90 years. Can you not dodging for? What are you dodging? What are you dodging for? Let DFS kill you. Let us see. In Oji, Ichena Kanu will bring him out. Chukwabiam will bring him out. But all of you will see. You will cry out now. You will cry out. Fulani will come after you. You will cry out. Our leader will give order, will tell him no. That is when you know we disobey court order. Hey, how does Kanu will be free? We will tell our leader, no, this man is wicked. This man imported army to come and kill us in Abia North. This man is sponsor of Fulani terrorists in Abia North. We cannot go. All of you will see that we can do strong head. That is when time comes. You think the road have ended? He's coming out, and Fulani is coming for you, for your failures. You know you fail Fulani. You fail them. This one is the last one. If you do not indicate and say, free Nnamdi Kanu based on court order, we do not ask you to go and beg. Don't beg for us. If you cannot be bold enough and demand government to obey court order, don't worry. We don't have business with you. Don't worry. Enjoy your life. Enjoy your 200 years. No problem. Just enjoy. Live your life. You know, we are miscreants. We are children. Live your life. When time comes, you will know. Then you will know. On our fire nata. Ki mechikwara ọnụ ugbu anyị set ball na 18. Gbakpo ball na post. Penalty. Gbakpo ball na post una na agree. Gbakpo ball na post una na agree. Ine ezo. Anyị ga-agba unu ntị. Ọ dị ụzọ Kanu si free him. Ọ dị ụzọ ga na-ayọ bell na isi Kanu. Kanu si free ọ dị ụzọ Kanu. Free, you must. If you fail to do so, I will publish all the corrupt politicians from the north to the U.S. Department of State. 3 times broadcast. Fulani rally around and met with Ojoso and told him, you make sure you look for Nnamdi Kanu. You make sure you contribute in his kidnap. You know, that is why we are leaving you. And Ojoso Kalu put hand. Sign. They refuse to tell Ojoso that the man you are signing to go and fight is the man who fight for your freedom. Instead of Fulani to tell Ojoso that we are freeing you because of pressure from Nnamdi Kanu, they now went in agreement and say we are releasing you to go and fight Nnamdi Kanu. That is one thing people must understand. They refuse to tell Ojoso that because of pressure from Nnamdi Kanu, that's what we are leaving you for. No, they told Ojoso, or you are saying here, that as you are going out, you are going to fight Nnamdi Kanu. And as he came out, he went to Katrina line to discuss it. To discuss it. Since how many years, Ojoso had been monitoring, going around, monitoring Nnamdi Kanu. None of the, before you count 5 infiltrators, Ojoso Kalu contracted 3. If the infiltrator, major infiltrators, if they are 10, Ojoso Kalu contracted 7. This job was given to Ojoso Kalu before he was released, and they directed him to Katrina line, UK High Commission, for final discussion. UK was the one guiding Ojoso Kalu. Ojoso Kalu, do you know how many infiltrators he contracted? Thank you. Very wicked people. Thank you, my brother. Ramon Soka. We move. Can you understand? We are following them step by step. They did, we don't. They thought we don't. Thank you. That is it. So what we are telling our people now is that Nnamdi Kanu have fought for them. Is it wicked? Our leader said, Wike must return second tenor. Our men must stand with Wike. He must go back. Make sure Wike returns. Make sure. Yes, remember your name. Your name is Onye so Nwike. Stand your ground. Your name is Nwike. Stand your ground. We are behind you. These very dangerous criminals that disappointed us, we are counting it. We are not lamenting. Not lamentation. We are just putting records straight. They thought we have forgotten. We memorized them. I am in the war. This very war of IPOB fighting. I am there. I memorized many things in Nishima. I memorize them. Because I have retentive memory. I don't. That is why I said, when Biafra come, the only thing you can do for me is to allow me to be going to places to talk to our people. Our children, they brought back from foreign country. Those people, our children that don't know what we pass through, when they are reading the one they wrote, we'll be there to talk to them. Explain to them what happened. We'll be going step by telling them what we pass through. Physically, not telling them. They'll be writing it to compare with the one they wrote and gave to them, the one they are reading from book. They will compare it. That's the only thing I want to do when Biafra come. Just to go and be making sure that we give our people the knowledge of what we pass through and why we fought for Biafra and the kind of Biafra we need. That's for all. We are the same thing. The same citizenship rights. Just can you want now with a country. Ogula, you won't about my Biafra. My house. I got the week. Just come now go Marco Kahade equipped to Kahan and daughter on before Kahapa before Madabula because I'm in the center of the world. The duty of Biafra and the Mebu Tanzania, they will call us. My Western world, me Europe, they will call us. That's why HDTI in the center of the world and allow us to suffer. So that I can the pains. If people are crying out to Biafra, for Biafra to help them, we will know that we have witnessed at least small.
The Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
Or that we have witnessed more than they are expecting.
The Bluetooth
Did you understand?
is connected successfully.
So, when Biafra come, if Zimbabwe call Biafra government to help them, we will know, we will have compassion. We will know that, we know the meaning of what they are calling us for. We know that they are passing through hell because we have seen, nothing, hell is too small to what Biafra has seen. I think there is another thing God will bring to compare because the hell we have not, no, hell is a small, display. What else? So the hell that killed us in National High School Aba, the killings of IPOB in National High School Aba, what else does hell do? They killed us in Obibu, take us to the north, rape our women, killed us, killed children, killed the only son of mothers, killed the only two children of mothers, killed mother and killed father, killed children. That's what Wike did. So I think, what else are they doing in the hell? This thing Hope Uzodinma is doing, what is happening in hell? I want to know. Tell me what is happening in that hell. And you show me people that have been in the hell. Because we are telling you what we have seen and people are seeing. You are telling me about hell. Test, go to test. Test it. That's why Chukwuabiama allowed us to suffer so that we can equip ourselves to defend the world. Oro de Kwarani. Akwani wa will nails up the mud. Mema gakwa de yo fuebe. Imu kwa nwa gwakwa ya no oru ya na ha ga-esave ụwa. Ike ga-adakwa ike ndị a ga-adacha ndị hụrụ na-epu mpi. Ndị a na-achị ụwa. Chineke ga-anakwa ha ike. They knew prophecy more than you. All these presidents in Achowa, they knew prophecy. Do you know they work against prophecy? Ayawe. Maybe you don't know. They work against prophecy. They fight it not to come to pass. Go and investigate it. All these things you see them doing, they are working against prophecy. So they knew the truth. They know what is to come. They knew prophecies. All these world leaders, they knew. The whole agenda they are bringing, all this world agenda, all this, is all about against prophecy and against the plan of God. But when time comes, you will know that our children will know the reason why we suffered, so that we can hear the cry of others and consider that we have seen it. If you know that the countries are crying to Biafra government, they will know how they are feeling because we have witnessed it. But if you have not suffered, you cannot hear their cry. God is going to use us to save them. So we have works. That is why the wars IPOB is confronting is much. Why God allow it is to equip us. Because the wars we'll be fighting when Biafra comes is much. We'll be helping people in countries, we'll be helping people, peacemaking, everywhere in the world. Everywhere in the world. That's the only thing we just want Nnamdi to first participate. Then create what is it called? Create road for Biafrans in the international bodies. We want him to be alive. When Biafra come, he will sit with world presidents. He will give them the knowledge and wisdom of Biafra, so that when they do not see us in their midst, they will be missing us. They will be lacking something. So if Nnamdi Kanu work with the world leaders when Biafra come, they will never forget us. They will always try to consult us. They will give us position, because the presence of Nnamdi Kanu will create us positions in different parts of the world. You know now, he will have them to direct them. He will direct them. He will give them ideas, soft ideas to solve their hard problem. These are part of the words of Nnamdi Kanu n'ụwa. Enwere problems na na-ekwe ndị ụwa to settle. Okwe ha. Nnamdi Kanu nwere the easiest solution. Okay, so ha achị ụwa. He cannot die like that. So to create road and go make a black people move. Kanu genye hu. Do you understand? Because they will use his idea. You know, US is still using the strategy of Nwawo, Major Nwawo, to train their soldier. He's the finest soldier in the battlefield ground. Finest. That's all finest. On it, okay, he can use 2 seconds or 3 seconds to change the present situation they find themselves in the war front, without wasting time, within 2-3 seconds for meeting, for what is it called? Let me just say, they just come out from somewhere and see the enemy face to face. They said the strategy one will bring out within 2-3 seconds to defeat the enemy. That is, you will be surprised what he will act, what one will act immediately within 2-3 seconds to change the situation. Now, nihu anya gị. Thank you. Ụmụ Chineke. Hey, ebe the program. That's why I can be a 1-hour program. So Facebook is not cutting this voice. Okay. Nke ụtụtụ ha bidoro ha ekwe ka anụ my voice. Don't worry, I will come and expose them again tomorrow. Ka ha mekwe the voice attack. This is the message I've come to pass this evening, that these very people our leader defended, they are ingrate, and upon their ingrate, they also contributed in selling out Nnamdi Kanu, some of them. Upon that, they still keep adamant when court freed him. That is, their wickedness have no comparison. And the way we pay them, we will also not look back. These people are very wicked. Our leader said, leave good Lord Jonathan alone. Leave patient Jonathan alone. Leave Dejan Madeke. Leave Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala alone. Don't go closer to her. Okonjo-Iweala is no-go area. Patient Jonathan is no-go area. These are our mothers. We sent them for service and they didn't serve well. It is our duty to blame them. It is not the duty of Fulani to take them. Our duty is to blame them because we send them for service. Before you touch them, you must go through all the northern politicians that are corrupt. Yusuf Buhari is corrupt, the fourth richest man in Africa. Aisha Buhari is corrupt. She's involved in Halibottom scandal. Tinubu is corrupt. He has 15 bank accounts. These people, you must go after Omar Odiko family. El-Rufai is corrupt. You must arrest him. Then before you touch Jonathan, you must go after Yakubu Gowon. He's alive. He's an ex-president. You must go after Babangida. He's alive. He's an ex-president. You go after Absalom Abubakar. He's an ex-president. You go after Obasanjo. He's an ex-president. These people have been president before Jonathan. Therefore, you must go after them before you go after Jonathan. These are works the Odogu did. The lion. Thank you. They want to arrest Yejirika. Buhari want to arrest the only general we have. Nobody should touch Yejirika. Aye, welcome ahia. Trouble no where. Trouble on all the Trandiami ogu. Trouble. A civilian fighting for army general. These great human beings. I don't know what somebody is running away from saying obey court order. Ishina Dayada and Ebopugishi, obey court order is not a crime. Thank you. Obey court order is not a crime. You are 70 years, 80 years, 90 years. You are afraid to demand for court order to be obeyed. Okay, you want to be 200 years. When your children of 30 years, 20 years is demanding for freedom, they're demanding for Biafra. Only for you to say obey court order. You are dodging. So you want to live, let the children die. So elders now want to live, let the children die. Can't you speak? If they kill you for defending the children will fight for you. But if they kill the children, you, the elder, cannot fight. Kedu dị ndị eda anyị nwere ihe akwanụ ka ewu dị ndị dị ihe nke akwanụ mmadụ adagide iberibe daa iberibe n'elu iberibe mmadụ aka nka ka na-ala azụ ị ga-ekwu okwu ka echi nka ị kakwara ị ga-ekwu okwu nwụọ ma na-egbu gị si gbuo gị eziokwu ị ga-ekwu ya Chineke ga-evisit unu otu a ka anyị ga na-eweta unu broadcast 1-1 echi niile m ga-ama ma mụ na ndị gọvanọ kọọ eze ọ mụ na ndị agodu first ọkwa unu ihe anyị ji atụpe ya ka o doo ewu na ọkụkọ anya doo onye ọbụla anya mụ na ndị Naijiria alụgo ya n'ụtụtụ a right with malame na ndị otu ya Nigerians mụ na ha alụgo ya na broadcast then ndị ka now ndị director defender ụtụtụ echi anyị na ha will be there. May Chukwu abịa ma guide and protect all of you because your effort is putting them in fear. Our leader said they are panicking. I love this very place. I always want to listen to it. They are panicking. You got to hear the hair. You working at home,
yeah, Zoo is panicking.
They are panicking.
Panicking.
Simple.
Yeah, I love it.
I love it. Tell you.
They are panicking.
Unbelievable. Nnamdi Kanu.
We are live and we are direct.
Oh, when you also.
They are panicking. Zoo is panicking. Zoo.
Trouble. I know told you too. I also want to.
Biafrans are coming back to my page.
Kill us all. Because of Nnamdi Kanu. Kill us.
Yoruba.
Simple.
I tell you the truth. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're holding my life, you take it.
Hey.
Nsobu was sure you cannot corrupt.
It's bad. Did you understand? Mommy, thank you. You're highly welcome. Thank you. Nnamdi Kanu Jaba. Your duty is to encourage your own that we blame them is a normal thing. In other hands, we allow them for them to justify their belief in Nigeria. Tell them that we allow them to vindicate IPOB through their voting. Tell them that we allow them to vindicate Nnamdi Kanu through their voting. And that this time around, we still want to know if they have to correct their mistake. Because we have been demanding for the Freedom 2015 election